Here's a copy of Pokémon Red version from a normal timeline. This game is on the Game Boy, just like everybody knows that it is. And here's Pokémon Red version from an alternate timeline on the Nintendo 64. Let's start up this game and see how it works. Here we go, Pokémon Red version. Let's go ahead and start a new game. And just like always, Professor Oak is here to welcome and greet us to the world of Pokémon. This world is inhabited by creatures known as Pokémon. First, what is your name? Well, our name is, of course, ZXMany. Right, so your name is ZXMany. Yeah, that's right. Now, what about our rival? This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. I can't remember the name of my own grandson. Could you please tell me? Yeah, fine, I'll tell you your grandson's name. Your grandson's name is ZXFew. That's right, I remember now. His name is ZXFew. ZXMany, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. Let's go, and you shrink down like that, and that's something that I think is kind of iconic and shown in a bunch of other Pokemon games, isn't it? But anyways, the first thing we need to do is withdraw this potion, because we need to use that potion. Something cool that you could do also is, on the Nintendo 64 version of this, if you hold right, C-right that is, you speed up the game a little bit like that. Hey, wait! Don't go out! And you can speed up like that. And then Professor Oak comes over. It's unsafe! Wild Pokemon live in tall grass! You need a Pokemon for your protection! Here, I know! Come, follow me! To my lab! Let's go! Let's go! Wait a minute, are you the professor or are you Mario? Anyways, let's come up here, and we're going to choose a Pokemon. Yeah, so I actually did 2 speedruns of... Well, I was gonna say I did 2 speedruns of Pokemon Red version, but I've done 1 speedrun of Pokemon Blue and then 1 speedrun of Pokemon Red. When I did a speedrun of Pokemon Blue version, which I did first, it took me just over 3 hours to do. I want to say about 3 hours and 6 minutes. And then when I did a speedrun of Pokemon Red version shortly after that, I think it took me 2 hours and 36 minutes or so. It took me just over 2.5 hours. So now, the next time that I'm going to go and do a Pokemon Red version speedrun, I'm really badly going to want to get less than 2.5 hours, which might be a little difficult. Because, yeah, I just keep getting better and better. I'm still very far from the world record or being a top-level player, but when you're so close to a major milestone, it's so tempting to just want to pass that major milestone. Okay, so we're facing off against a Bulbasaur. The colors are really interesting. It's so funny that by default, the colors are this kind of green like this. It's almost like we're playing Pokemon Green version or something. Okay, are you gonna... Ah, he does use a growl. That's so sad that he used a growl. I just used a tail whip on you. Why are you using a growl again? Oh, nice. Critical hit anyways. Okay, well, let's tail whip here. Okay, he's using another tackle. Not good. I'm gonna use a tail whip here. Their defense fell. Okay, good. He used another tackle. Hopefully now we can just... Oh, and he got a critical hit. Isn't that funny? Well, hopefully now we get a bunch of nice tackles. Hopefully he misses one of his tackles. I'm hoping he doesn't get a critical hit next and kill me. Let's see. Growl. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Ah! My tackle missed! How sad is that? So sad, in fact. So sad. Okay, well, it's a good thing that we took out that potion from earlier. So I would like to use that. Aren't the character sprites so funny in Gen 1? Okay, attack fell again. This could be trouble, but I think that we can do enough damage to defeat him in 2 hits, maybe. Okay, yeah, there we go. 1 hit isn't enough, but he probably has just 1 HP left now. I thought I was going to miss my tackle attack again, but... There we go, and we grew to level 6. We should check what our... Oh, I didn't get to see what my special was because I clicked through too quickly. What? Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon! Well, no, you didn't, because you always pick the Pokemon that's super effective against me, so isn't that kind of funny? Yeah, so you know what? I thought it would be so interesting to see what it's like to have a Pokemon Red version on Nintendo 64. It took so long to set up the capture settings for this to make it show up properly because, oh boy, it was just... really a lot of work to get this to work out properly. Wait, I think I actually have to defeat one, wild encounter with my Squirtle. I do want to do that, don't I? Can I go left here? There we go. Now I can keep walking. Let's go to the right. There we go. I'm more... Okay, come on. Let's turn. There we go. Come on, let's be careful with our walking here. Okay, that guy's gonna be in the way, so we're just gonna walk up here. That's gonna be fine. Okay, here's another one. I think we do want to defeat one wild Pokemon. I'm gonna just try and defeat this wild Pokemon. Oh, a Pidgey. Hopefully it doesn't use a bunch of sand attacks on me. That wouldn't be good, would it? Let me try and read. What do we have to do? Spam tackle, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, yeah, it says just spam tackle to defeat an encounter. Okay, yeah, so it looks like we do want to do this. And... that's not good that we're taking some damage here. But yeah, we're going to have to catch a Nidoran in a moment. Well, not in a moment. First, we actually have to go up here and go and get some Pokeballs first. Can I walk using the joystick? Yeah, I can. Okay, how good is my left stick? Oh boy, this is the control. You know, should I swap controllers? Because you know what's so funny? This is the controller that I used back when I did some Super Mario 64 speedrunning. And I kind of wore out the joystick, so the joystick doesn't work great. Seems like the D-pad by default doesn't work great on this. You know, I really should swap. You know what? I think I'm going to swap controllers right now. Hopefully this doesn't mess up my game. And I really have to press the pause button very hard to pause. Okay, let's save. Hopefully my save actually works. My save works! I'm actually so surprised because every time I tried saving the game and reloading it, it never worked for me, so I'm so surprised that this actually works. Okay, this is actually amazing news. I'm so happy. I thought that if I ended up getting to Misty and losing at Misty or something, then I wouldn't be able to continue from my save file, but it looks like I actually can, so that's amazing news. I'm so happy about that. Wow. Tonight just got so much better, yeah, and I'm actually starting this recording at around 12:30 right now, and by 12:30, yes, I do mean shortly past midnight. And the reason for that is because I was actually planning on recording this earlier, but I was having some trouble with getting this recording to show up properly. So yeah, I had all kinds of issues setting this up, but now it looks like we have a nice clear image from this recording. It's quite hard to capture Nintendo 64 footage well, and not just is it hard to capture Nintendo 64 footage well, but a Nintendo 64 game cartridge that is actually a Game Boy game on a Nintendo 64 cartridge from an alternate timeline. It's very hard to get something like that to show up properly. So anyways, we have this working now. The controller looks like it isn't going to be a problem now. All we have to do is just play through this game, and then we'll be able to go to sleep. And this should take probably about 3 or so hours to do, so maybe by 3:30 a.m. I'll be able to go to sleep. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, let's see. I guess that's what this video is going to be. We're going to see, am I going to get to go to sleep before 3:30 a.m. or not? Or is it going to be after 3:30? Hopefully it's before 3:30. If we can finish before 3:30, that would be amazing. So hopefully we get some good luck. Whoops, let's not walk around like that. Let's come on up here. There we go. And no more encounters on the way up. Okay, very nice. Now, we need to go and get a Nidoran. So we can go and get a Nidoran over here to the left. I actually love that it's this green color instead of the red color by default when you're here. Okay, so let's see. I know that there's some kind of special movement that you can do here, but I find that very tough. So you know what? Let's just... Why am I even saving? There's no need to save here. I'm not sure why I'm saving here, but let's just run around here, and let's see if we get a Nidoran. Okay, what is it? What the? No way. Is it? It's a level 4 Nidoran right at the start. I am way too lucky. That is so funny. I can't believe that. Okay, there. So we did... How many tackles do you do if it's a level 4 Nidoran? Oh, at level 4 Nidoran, it says... Where are my Pokeballs? Where are my Pokeballs? What happened? Did I not do the Pokeballs? What in the world is going on? Hold on, is the game that broken? Hold on, I could have sworn that I got Pokeballs. Did I not just go talk to Professor Oak and get the Pokedex? I have to go and buy Pokeballs myself, don't I? Wait a minute, don't I get 5 Pokeballs by default? Do I actually have to go and buy them? Hold on, I could have sworn Professor Oak gives you Pokeballs. What in the world is going on? Buy. Oh, do I not get Pokeballs given to me for free? I guess you have to go and buy Pokeballs. For some reason, I was thinking Pokeballs get given to you for free. No, that's so sad. That is so sad. Oh man, we actually had a level 4 Nidoran appear right as our first encounter. Not that it's very, very rare, but it's not a very common thing to happen. And then we didn't even have any Pokeballs. How sad is that? How sad is that? Okay, come on, I'm ready, I'm ready. What's it gonna be? Okay, so got a Rattata. Oh, I forgot that you're supposed to hold down left. Okay, so hold on. Let's just walk around again and let's see what encounter it's going to be. Okay, let's see if it is... Okay, a Sparrow. Hold on, I actually have to review how to do D-sum. Okay, let's see. How do you do D-sum? Oh, and I guess a level 5 Sparrow. We could also try and catch this, and then we're gonna have a bird Pokemon. That would be nice. Let's see. Oh, didn't catch it. That's okay. It used Peck. That's okay. Okay, so let's see. If it's red, that means search. Blue means step out and wait. Okay. That's okay. Didn't catch this Sparrow again. That's okay. Wait, my guy's almost dead. Please don't kill my Squirtle. Just let me catch you! I'm almost dead. If I get attacked again, I'm going to die. Please don't attack me. Okay, let's reset. You know what? It was actually very good that I saved here because that means that we can just reset, then we could go to the shop, buy some Pokeballs, and try that again. Isn't that great news? At first I was thinking, why would I save here? It makes no sense to save here. When you make a mistake like forgetting to go and buy Pokeballs, then that's actually good that we saved, isn't it? Whoops, I'm buying 9 Pokeballs. That hopefully isn't going to ruin our entire run. Hopefully that's going to be okay. Hopefully that doesn't mess up the rest of the game and everything that we have planned. Okay, there we go. We stepped into the grass. First step, we get a wild Pokemon encounter. And it's a Nidoran again! Wait, what level? Level 3. Okay, great grandfather. Okay, so now we can just do a tackle. Very nice. Okay, and I think we have to do we do just one tackle? Tackle once before throwing Pokeballs. Okay, there we go. One tackle. Now just throw Pokeballs and we gotta catch a Nidoran. And Nidoran is going to be the main Pokemon that we use for the rest of the game. Okay, absolutely amazing. Well, after Brock, that is. After Brock. Okay, so we can give this guy a nickname too. Okay, I guess I don't have to practice D some. Let's give it the nickname B. Perfect. All right, let's get going. That's great news. That worked out very, very nicely. Okay, and now we can just head on up here. And there's going to be, whoops, a hidden potion around here that we want to get. Excuse me, sir. Right. There we go. Okay, perfect. We got the hidden potion. Now we just have to go up and go through Viridian Forest. Viridian Forest. The forest. I wonder if it's faster to walk around like that or if it's faster to go through the grass and risk getting an encounter. Because if you get an encounter, then you have to run away. So that'll use up a little bit of time, I guess. Okay, let's go like this. We can start walking up like this. Want to get out of the view of that guy. And then walk up here, because over here there isn't a very high chance of an encounter. Wait. Does this guy not see me? I think I actually have to walk here. Maybe he does see us there. Okay, and we do want to collect this item here. Yeah, because there are a bunch of tiles here that have a very low chance of an encounter, which is kind of cool. And I just have to look over at where exactly that is, because I want to make sure that we walk exactly where we are supposed to go so that we don't get too many encounters. Look at this, no encounters yet in Viridian Forest. Walking through all of this grass here. Oh, there we go, there's our first encounter. Just one encounter. Not bad if we made it this far and we only have one encounter, because yeah, when Pokemon appear like this and you have to repeatedly run away from them, that could take a little bit of time, can't it? Okay, where's the item? Okay, there we go, there's the potion. Okay. So let's battle this guy. Okay, if we have 1 to 12 HP, you're supposed to use the potion before the fight. That's the plan, and I think we might be in that range. We are at 12 HP. Huh, isn't that funny? Okay, so Tail Whip ×2, and then Spam Tackle. Okay, it used Poison Sting. If we get to less than 6 HP, that's when we have to use a potion. Or sorry, if we get to less than 7. Okay, so there we go. Now let's just spam tackles. I've got to use a potion now, because we don't want to die. Don't want to get hit by a critical hit, and don't want to die. And wait. Oh, we still have 2 potions. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, aren't the sprites for Pokemon so funny in Gen 1? Critical hit. Okay, well, and we're poisoned. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I think the battle should... I don't know if the battle's gonna be fine, actually, because we only have 1 potion left. This is not good. This is not good, this is not good. Does he have any other Pokemon, or is this all that he has? Okay, that's alright, that's alright. This is gonna be a fine battle. I think we're going to learn... What is it called? What is that move called? We're gonna learn Bubble in a moment, which is a water-type move, which will be very nice, because that'll really help us with taking out Brock. Okay, so there we go, we learned Bubble, perfect. Okay, so this guy's defeated, that's great news also. Now let's get out of here. Thanks for the little bit of money. Yeah, our Squirtle's going to die in a moment. Uh-oh. Okay, just a Kakuna appears. That's okay. We can just run away from the Kakuna. That's fine. Not worried about the Kakuna. Doesn't it look like it has some creepy hands that are sticking out there? Now then, do I have to heal? I guess my Squirtle's gonna faint in a moment and I should just heal. Wait. Oh. It says use the antidote. I have 2 HP left. Might as well use it and might as well heal, I guess. I wonder if it's better to use the potion here or to go to the Poke Center, but the other thing that we have to do is put Nidoking, or sorry, not Nidoking, we have to put Nido at the front, Nidoran. Our Nidoran has not yet evolved into a Nidoking, but it's so funny because very soon it is going to turn into a Nidoking, and you could actually just speed up like that to go a little bit faster. That'll help us with going to bed sooner, won't it? Wait a minute, wait, I just have to go straight to Brock. I don't even have to battle the other trainer. Yeah, so our time in game is 12 minutes, and it's already time for Brock. Kind of crazy that we're at Brock 12 minutes into the run. That's unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah, so today is basically just a regular playthrough, trying to remember what we have to do for this speedrun so that tomorrow, when I go for this speedrun, that will hopefully be my last ever speedrun of this. Okay, so let's swap to Squirtle. Wait, I don't have any potions. I used my only potion. This is very bad news, actually. How many bubbles will it take to defeat him? There's one bubble. Tackle. Not good news, not good news. Very bad news! Very bad news! Oh, no! No. About to use Onyx. Yeah, sure. I guess we'll change. Okay, so let's swap. Wait, I don't have anything that I could use to heal myself, do I? Yeah, I'm out of potions. This is absolutely crazy. Used Bide. Oh, perfect. Okay, so now, use Tail Whip twice. That's what we're supposed to do. Tail Whip again. There we go, defense fell. And now Bubble. Will Bubble defeat it, though? I don't think so. Unleashed Energy. Yeah, that's fine. Critical hit, okay, super effective. If I get to go first, I could defeat it, but I think it goes first. Yes! Yes! Thank you, Brock! That was the kindest Brock battle I have ever had. That is unbelievable how lucky we got there. I thought, oh great, I'm gonna have to reset against Brock about 10 times here, but despite how bad everything was here, things just went amazingly. I truly can't believe how lucky we got there. Oh my goodness. Whew. Okay. So, we want to go to the shop. We want to sell Bide, which Brock just gave to us, because that's not a move that we really care about. And what's the other thing that we're gonna do? We're gonna buy a bunch of potions also. And we want to change battle style to set instead of shift. Yes, I'd like to do something. I'd like to sell TM34. Sure, I'll take $1,000 for that, thank you. And we need to buy, what, 13 potions? Yeah, sure, I'll buy 13 potions. Give me 13 potions, please. That'll be plenty of potions. I can't buy 13, I can only buy 12 because I accidentally bought too many Pokeballs at the beginning. See, everything... You know, it's so funny when you have a list of instructions and you don't follow it. Sometimes things just completely fall apart like that. That's what happens. Okay, and we want to go into options and change battle style to set now. Because things are good. I actually do want to save now that we have defeated Brock because we had a very, truly very lucky victory against Brock that we probably don't deserve. Okay, so now it's time to head on up here. I guess we have to battle this guy. This guy's just going to notice us no matter what, I think. Okay, so now against this guy, we want to use Leer and then Horn Attack, and then Leer and Horn Attack against his Rat and his Ekans. Wait, is this the first guy? Wait a minute, he has a Caterpie. Am I supposed to battle this guy? Oh, yeah, same thing, sorry, I was just looking ahead in the guide. Okay, so let's just use a Leer, and then 2 Horn Attacks, and then we'll use a Tackle if needed. Nice that we have all these potions now, and you know what? I'm starting to be reminded of how great of a Pokemon Nidoran can be, because Nidoran, who evolves into Nidoking later, just completely carries you through this game. You just keep learning good moves and you absolutely destroy everybody. You know what? Maybe I should try to do some Pokemon Red speedruns live sometime, if people would be interested in that. Leave a comment, let me know if you guys would be interested in that, because you know what? This speedrun, this game is such a fun speedrun, even though I'm only doing the beginner route right now, so we have a very good chance of winning and of things going well. And even if things don't go well and there's some kind of mistake, then we can just reset or recover and we are saving often. But at the highest level of the game, I guess you don't even spend time saving the game, because that's a waste of time for you. What's the point in saving the game when instead you could use those seconds to complete the game more quickly? But I imagine there are probably a lot more runs that you reset or runs that fail that way. So yeah, it's probably a lot of effort to put in so many runs and so many attempts into getting a good speedrun. But there we go. Okay, so this guy's defeated. Now then, if I have 1 to 17 HP, use the potion on Rat. Okay. If Ekans hits Rap, use a potion right away. Okay, let's battle this guy. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'll just use Leer and then Horn Attack twice. The Rat isn't gonna hurt me. I'm gonna be fine against the Rat, right? I'll be fine, right? Right? Okay, so let's use Leer. So I know Leer is the first attack, so I could just mash A there. Whoa! Whoa, that attack is no joke. I think a critical hit there could have actually defeated me. Tail Whip. No, you're not supposed to Tail Whip me. I'm supposed to Tail Whip you. What are you doing? No, 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 not double Tail Whip. No, 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 no. I don't like the look of that. Tackle. Don't kill me. I'm very nervous. Okay, okay. Anyways, Ekans is coming out next. So we're gonna use a Leer and a Horn Attack. Let's go. Guys, you know what? I remember... Uh-oh. Okay, and if you get hit with a Rap, you want to use a potion right away. Man, what's going on? We're just getting destroyed. Do we have bad stats or something? If we have bad stats, I didn't get to use a Leer yet. When can I use a Leer? Let me use a Leer here. Go! Good thing your Leer attack... Or, sorry, not your Leer. Good thing your Rap attack missed there. Rap? Ah, bro. Can't move, okay? Might as well use another potion. It's so funny that this has never happened to me on any of my actual runs or any of my good runs. And by any of my good runs, I mean my only 2 runs that I've ever completed. But it's so funny that right now, as we're doing a practice run, we're seeing all this stuff that could go badly like this. Okay, it uses Leer now, which is bad. We get a Horn Attack. So 1 more Horn Attack will defeat it. Thank goodness you used the Leer and not a Tackle that KO'd me or another Rap or something. Because those Raps use up a little bit of time. Okay, we're at 16 HP, so I think we're doing pretty good. Okay, let's come on over. Let's battle this guy. I'm ready to battle this guy. Okay, so I want to swap Horn Attack to slot 1. Now hold on, what button on this controller lets me swap attacks? I'm guessing it's going to be the R button on the Nintendo 64 controller. Nope. It's not L either. Okay, it looks like it's Z. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, so we want to... On Weedle, what do we do? Oh, Horn Attack plus Horn Attack. Okay, so we're not even using Leers on this Weedle here. That's fine. So I guess I could use a... I'm just going to use a Horn Attack. That's fine. We'll save that. Okay, nice. Poison Sting, not very effective. Very good news. Now then, there's going to be a Kakuna next, so I'm going to need 2 to 3 Horn Attacks. And then 1 to 2 tackles after that, possibly. So hopefully we can get lucky. It'd be really nice if we could just get some nice, strong hits right from the... Okay, not a lot of damage at all. Not a lot of damage at all. If I could get a critical hit, that'd be amazing. Okay, those first 2 Horn Attacks were actually great, and they dealt a lot of damage. But this isn't doing too much. Okay, so now let's do some tackles here. Now we're going to need 1 to 2 tackles. Very good. I don't know if 1 more tackle is going to defeat it. Do we just have really bad stats, possibly? Do we have bad stats? Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Yeah, it's so funny that both of the other runs that I did, it seems like we had really good stats because we were defeating enemies very, very quickly. Sometimes the guide will say something like, it'll take you 1 to 2 Horn Attacks and 1 to 2 tackles to defeat it. And then we defeat it in 2 Horn Attacks. I go, this is great. Looks like we got a lucky Pokemon with some good stats. Okay, now it's going to be a Metapod, so this will be similar to the Kakuna. But let's go with some Horn Attacks here. So it'll take 2 to 3 Horn Attacks and 1 to 2 tackles. But given our luck, it might take more. But if we get a critical hit, then it might be even much faster, which would actually be amazing. Okay, so here's 3 Horn Attacks now. I'm almost out of Horn Attacks. This is crazy. Oh, that was actually great. Yes, we got a critical hit. Okay, amazing. Very nice. Okay, now we can just keep going here and battle this guy here. He's got a Caterpie and a Metapod, and I just read over here in the guide that it says if you have less than 4 Horn Attacks, save a Horn Attack on the Caterpie even if it takes an extra turn. So let's see how many Horn Attacks we have. 5. Okay, so we don't have less than 4. Nice! Critical hit! Let's go! Oh, I probably should have just used a tackle there. A tackle probably would have been good. That's okay. Okay, now for Metapod, 3 to 5 horn attacks, then tackle spam. Okay, that's probably why they tell you to save a horn attack, because then otherwise you're just going to be using a bunch of tackles on Metapod, and that'll probably be slower. I was just thinking, I'll just keep mashing A, and I'll use the horn attack on the Caterpie, and that'll save us time, but in the long run, it's probably a little slower. Yeah, because now, I don't know if one tackle's going to defeat it or not. Let's see. Okay, at least that tackle defeated it. That's good. Okay, so we need to catch some kind of Pokemon that will let us fly now. So hopefully we'll be able to go and catch a Pidgey over here. And we've got to be careful. We have to go around this lady here. We don't want her to notice us. And if this is a Pidgey, that's amazing. Sparrow. A Sparrow's fine too, I guess, right? Can I also catch a Sparrow? Let's see. Use Horn Attack or Leer if 0 Horn Attacks remain. Okay, that didn't defeat it, so that's good news. So that means let's go ahead and use a Pokeball on it, and hopefully we catch this guy. That'd be very nice. Come on now, give me the bird. Alright, okay, and I don't think there's really a... Is there a point in nicknaming it? I don't know if we have to rename our bird. I wonder if it's faster to rename the bird. Because I don't know how often the text of the bird will scroll by on screen. If you choose to use fly, does that text scroll by? Or does the text only scroll by in actual battles? Now hold on, I think is there a trainer here? I don't know if that guy's a trainer. I don't think he actually wants to battle, does he? Anyways, we need to heal in here. That's what we need to do in here, in this Poke Center that is coming up here. So let's head on in, heal, and everything's gonna be good. Oh, and that's right, we need to catch a Paris. I forgot about that. Because yeah, we need a Pokemon that will be able to use Cut. So a Paris will really help out with that. Yeah, so we're gonna go into Mount Moon, going to go and get Water Gun, and do some other fun stuff. So, let's come on in here. Go down here. Get that, there we go. Found a TM12, that's Water Gun, very nice. And we have our first encounter, and it's not Paris, that's okay, yeah, so it's a Zubat. Don't care about Zubat. Zubat can just go away. Goodbye, Zubat. Don't care for Zubat. Okay, so we will come up here. Go behind this lady. Come on up here. Get ready. Go to the right here. Then come on down like this. And there's an item to collect here, apparently. Wait. Is there an item to collect? Oh, no, it's not an item to collect. We have to battle this guy. That's what we do. Okay. I saw a green square on the picture of the map. Man, it's so funny how even though this is my 3rd time playing... Well, it's more than my 3rd time playing through this because I've played through Pokemon Red and Blue before. But it's so funny how even though I've played through this game before and I followed this... I can say I followed this exact guide twice already. This is my 3rd time doing it. But now... Okay, now I'll just use a Poison Sting to finish him off there, I hope. Very good. Okay, so it looks like we do have a weak Nidoran because those Horn Attacks aren't finishing it off, which is kind of sad. Yeah, because before, when we were in this situation, just the Horn Attacks were enough to finish off these Pokemon that I'm facing off against here, which is kind of sad. But anyways, since I've already followed this exact guide twice before, it's so funny how there's so much to keep track of that it's easy to forget this stuff. But man, when you have a weak Nidoran, it's so sad. Because I could have sworn we were always defeating him with just the Horn Attacks there. Okay, so anyways, now it's time to continue down here. Is there an item to get here? Yes, there's an item to get here, which is good. And then there's going to be an item to get up there. Okay, please be a Paris. It'd be so nice if we could just run into a Paris. Because otherwise, if we don't run into a Paris, then we might have to do some de-summing to go and get a Paris to spawn. Okay, so there's that item. Now we can continue on up. Whoops. Okay, what battle is this? Geodude. Geodude. Okay, don't care about Geodude. Don't need a Geodude. Oh, you know what I should check? I should scroll down a little bit and check if my microphone is actually recording. Imagine if I went through all this and my microphone wasn't recording. That'd be so sad. That'd be so sad. Okay, another Geodude, so that's fine. Not very worried about the Geodude. Oh, that's right. And I just remembered how you can run away quite quickly. Now, we want this girl to notice us here. So 2 to 3 Horn Attacks and then 2 Horn Attacks to defeat her. Which should be alright. Okay, so she sends out an Oddish. Let's see if anything else is coming up. Oh, soon we're going to need to teach ourselves Water Gun. Let's see, we got the Rare Candy and Escape Rope. Now, oh, we're going to evolve into Nidorino in a moment. Okay, but... Nice, okay, so at least 2 Horn Attacks defeats that one. That's very good. because it said 2 to 3 horn attacks. So if it took us 3 horn attacks, that would have been very sad. That would have been so sad, in fact. Okay, now I think it's going to be time to evolve, right? Are we going to level up after this? Okay, there we go. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so we did level up there. And time to evolve. So don't mash B. Don't mash B here because you don't want to stop the evolution. Okay, so in a moment, we're going to use TM12 to teach Water Gun over slot 3 Leer. Okay, so... Oh, I was going to say let's go one spot over once we get into the clearing. Then we're going to head straight down. But yeah, what we need... Hold on, let's get ready. There we go. Okay, so when you hear your Pokemon's cry, that is a good time to hold down right on the D-pad. And then you can just get ready to mash run away. Let's get ready. There we go. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. That's really nice to time. Okay, and I should be able to just go straight down here. And then go past this guy. And then just go up from here. And when we're almost at this guy, that's when we can go ahead and use TM12, which I guess is Water Gun. Yes, teach Water Gun to a Pokemon. Gotta make sure to not accidentally teach it to Squirtle. Yes, which move should be forgotten? Slot 3, Leer. Okay, so now let's go ahead and battle this guy. Then we're gonna go up there, get that Moonstone after the battle. And do we evolve right away or no? I think you don't evolve right away, which is kind of funny. I think we actually go for a few level ups before we evolve. I don't know if that's because we want to skip learning a certain move or if it's just more efficient to level up later. I'm not exactly sure why we do that. But anyways, let's have a look at what happens next. Okay, take the Moonstone, continue down and right next to the ladder, then follow the path, okay? Oh, and I always get lost after going through this ladder. There's a ladder that we go down in a moment, and every time I come out from there, I think, where in the world do we even go? Because, yeah, some of the dungeons in this game are a little bit confusing, and I think probably the most confusing dungeon is... Oh, you know what? It's hard to say. I was going to say the one with Articuno. That's actually the second one that came to mind. I was going to say the one with Mewtwo, but I think the one with Articuno is actually more confusing. Oh, I forgot that we're in this area. That's why I always get confused. And you know what? I remember when I was a kid, I always ran into Paris in an area like this, and that made me think that that's the only area in the game with Paris, but I think it actually isn't. I think there are actually other areas in the game that also have Paris. But yeah, we're going to need to get a Paris soon. Kind of funny that we're not getting a Paris, isn't it? We're definitely going to need to get a Paris soon. Okay, use slot 5 Moonstone soon before that battle, I guess. So we're going to have to go one more over to the side. Let's get ready. There we go. Now one more over to the side after we get to the clearing. And make our way up here. Okay, now get ready to use the Moonstone. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, Moonstone. Imagine if you're mashing down and you accidentally use the escape rope instead of the Moonstone. That would be so sad if that happens. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use Horn Attack and Poison Sting, or 2 Horn Attacks. You can use a potion if you get confused on the Zubat. Kind of crazy that this far into the game, we're half an hour into the game, we already have a badge, we're almost through Mount Moon, and we already have a final evolution Pokemon. Kind of unbelievable that that can happen so quickly. This makes me think that we're going to get to bed by 3:30 a.m. because right now it's just past 1 a.m. It's 1:05 a.m. right now, actually. And... oh, wait. I almost forgot what we're doing. Yeah, we're doing Horn Attack and Poison Sting. Let's see. Alright, it looks like we do need the Poison Sting. Okay, there's Poison Sting. Okay, let me have a sip of water. A bit hard to menu there with one hand. Ah, it looks like we do need 2 Horn Attacks. Why don't I just use a Tackle? Huh? Maybe I could save some Horn Attacks. I don't think it really matters, but I'll do that. Okay, there we go. Drank my water. Now, please give me a Paris, because we don't have a Paris. Wait, a Clefairy? That's kind of rare, isn't it? I think that's kind of rare. Oh, wait, I think if I don't get a Paris, then later on I just have to do desumming for an Oddish, because you can probably get an Oddish to appear more easily after that one underground path than you can get a Paris. Okay, so anyways, against Grimer, we're just going to do 2 Horn Attacks. And then against Voltorb, probably 2 Horn Attacks, or you could do Horn Attack plus Horn Attack or Poison Sting. I didn't realize that was disabled. I'm just mashing A while I was looking over to the side, and it's going, oh, that move is disabled. You can't use that move. Okay, when can I use that move again? Huh? Can I still not use it? The move is disabled. Okay, I guess I'll just keep using water gun then. Fine. There you go. Oh, that wasn't very good. This isn't going very well. I'll use tackle then. How strong is tackle? Oh, that seemed stronger. Okay. Screech. Defense greatly fell. That's not good news. A water gun will probably finish you off. There we go. Now, what's the final one? Coughing. Okay, cool. We leveled up. That's nice. That's nice. But can I... Still disabled! Disabled no more. Great. Okay, so... My tackle missed, so he didn't do any damage. Its smog dealt only 1 damage, which is fine. But now, it's time for some horn attacks here. It's time for us to defeat this coughing. Goodbye, coughing. Man, you know, it's so funny. When I was actually trying to do speedruns, we had a lot of good luck. We had a lot of good luck, but now when we're just doing a playthrough just to remember what the speedrun is like, we have so many problems. So many things are just not going right, to put it lightly. Okay, so now let's get out of here. Let's make our way over to Cerulean now. The music sounds kind of funny when you skip forward like that a little bit. It's almost like it plays a record skipping forward sound, doesn't it? But yeah, we can definitely get this done in... Whoops, wrong house. Oh, I was gonna say, we can definitely get to bed before 3:30, right? Right? Especially if we do stuff like this to skip forward. Okay, now where's this? Where's this? Somewhere around... Oh, perfect! That rare candy is right there. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so we have to go to the Poke Center before we go to the bridge. And we might have some trouble. Okay, so let's come in here. Let's go to the Poke Center. There we go, there we go, there we go. You know what? We can skip forward like this. Alright, perfect. Let's get out of here. Maybe I should just skip forward more and more like this as we play. You know what? It's so funny. There is a speedrun category. I believe it's some kind of category extension for some of the Gen 1 Pokemon games, where you can play Pokemon games in, what is it called? In Pokemon Stadium 1 and in Pokemon Stadium 2, there's something, I believe it's called GameBoy Tower, and it's an official way to play Nintendo games, so you can plug in, you can basically plug in Game Boy games like Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Silver, Gold, and Crystal. Oh wait, let me see what I have to do against this guy first. Okay, Horn Attack spam. Okay, easy. Basically, Horn Attack spam everybody. Okay, very nice, and we didn't get hit with Sand Attack, so that's good news. Okay, and do I Poison Sting it or Horn Attack it? Let's try Poison Sting, is that enough? It is not enough, and we got hit by a Poison Sting! Not good, not good. I guess I'll just Horn Attack spam everything else then, that's fine. But yeah, anyways, okay, and my attack missed, great, okay, and Abra's just gonna keep using Teleport. But yeah, anyways, so you can play some Pokemon games like Red, Blue, Yellow, Silver, Crystal, and Blue in Pokemon Stadium 2, and the earlier ones you can play in Pokemon Stadium 1. Okay, great, a bunch of my attacks are missing, amazing, absolutely amazing. Good thing that Sand Attack hit us. Yeah, and something that you can do there... Uh-oh. You know what? Now would actually be a good time to swap to this guy, so they can just defeat me. Please defeat my bird. Please defeat my bird, just so that I have a chance to... What is it called? I'll just use a potion. I don't know if I need it right now, really. Yeah, I just want this guy defeated. There we go, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to get the full experience by using my Nidoran. Or, well, I guess it's a Nidoking now. How quickly they grow up, don't they? And also, now my accuracy isn't lowered anymore, so that is the other good news. But yeah, the funny thing about playing Pokemon games on Game Boy Tower is you can officially play a game that is sped up. You can play on 2x speed if you beat the game, and then I think it's a bit different between Pokemon Stadium 1 and Pokemon Stadium 2. If you beat a harder version of the game, or you get to some higher level, or you beat all the gym leaders twice, or all the cups twice or something, then you can go up to 3 times speed or 4 times speed, something like that. So that's kind of funny that you can play a game that is actually so sped up like that. And I believe there's a speedrun category extension for that, so that would be a pretty fun speedrun category to try out sometime, playing Pokemon sped up like that, playing the game at double or triple or quadruple speed. I wonder if the speedruns would actually end up being or how close they would end up being to twice as fast. Because if you played it perfectly efficiently and all of your inputs were exactly perfect, then I guess you would be able to complete it twice as fast, but I wonder how realistic that is. Ah, so close, so close. Just the horn attack is almost enough, but we do need a poison sting there, it seems. Okay, now with Weedle, we can do maybe just a horn attack will be enough, but at the beginning it seemed like our horn attacks weren't too strong, so I'm not expecting that our attack stat is too strong, huh? Okay! Maybe now our attack stat is getting better? Can that happen? I don't know if that can happen. Okay, let's go to the last now, number 2 in Nugget Bridge, and soon we're going to be going to Misty. But you know what? This is so strange because earlier when I was playing this game, I was testing out this cartridge and I was having some issues. Here's the issue that I was having. When I saved and I reloaded the game, my save file wasn't there. Okay, nice, we got a critical hit, that's lovely. So I was a bit concerned that, wait, if I die at Misty, or if I die at the Elite Four and I have to reload my save file, then is everything going to be okay? Am I still going to have my save file or no? I guess maybe we'll find out when we get there. Maybe eventually I'm going to reload my save file and then I'll find out, oh, looks like it's not working, and that'd be very bad. Okay, so it's going to have a Rattata, this youngster here. Maybe a horn attack on its own will be able to defeat it. Maybe we'll have to add poison sting. Let's see, if a horn attack can defeat it, then I take back everything I said about this Nidoking having a low attack stat. If it defeats it, he's good. Okay, he's good. He's good. We got a good guy over here. Okay, so now we need a horn attack plus poison sting or another horn attack. Okay, critical hit. Okay, great. All right, so I guess we were having bad luck earlier in the run, but now all of a sudden, that bad luck is being made up for. Okay, another critical hit, let's go! Wow, that's so funny. Okay, so menu before the next trainer, we are level 21. Use 2 rare candies on Nido and teach Thrash over Tackle, slot 2. Okay. There we go. There's 1 rare candy. There's the other one. Now we do want to learn Thrash. Yes, and get rid of Tackle, slot 2. It's so good to follow the instructions perfectly. When you follow the instructions perfectly, everything just goes so well, doesn't it? Yeah, the audio sounds pretty choppy when we're skipping forward like that, but hey, that's how it is. Okay, swap Thrash to slot 1. There we go. And it's kind of funny that I have to use the Z button for that. I would not have expected that. Well, I guess it was my third guess. First I thought it was going to be R, then I thought it was going to be L, and then Z was my third guess. There are only so many buttons that could be used for that. But that's what we have. Okay, now, does this guy have just a Mankey? Yeah, you know what? As soon as Nidoking learns Thrash, and you start to thrash through a bunch of people's Pokemon, you really appreciate how strong Nidoking is. But hold on, I think in some other speedruns, people use their not their Bulbasaur. They actually use their Blastoise and their Squirtle through a lot of the run, and you probably teach it moves like Blizzard. That could probably be fun sometime. Anyways, time for facing off against this rocket guy. I remember when I first did my speedrun of this game, and you defeat this guy, and he gives you the nugget, and I go, wait a minute, how come when we're going to the shop, why are we not selling the nugget? Why are we holding on to the nugget for so long? And that's because the route and the instructions are so efficient, and they tell you to actually sell the nugget later when you have 2 of them, so you sell 2 nuggets together so you don't waste as much time. And I go, I understand now. So yeah, when there are instructions in the speedrun route, it's good to follow it. Good to see what happens. And it's crazy, this actually blows my mind that we are playing this on a Nintendo 64 right now. And it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so let's see, what way are we going now? You want to go up like this? You know what, should I save? Because what if we start to battle some of the wrong trainers? What if I don't do this correctly? You know, maybe I should save here. I'll save here. Why not save? We'll save. 41 minutes into the game. Well, 41 minutes into the game, in-game time, I should say. Okay, so what do we do against this guy? Okay, just water gun, easy. All he's gonna have is an Onyx. And are we kind of over-leveled right now? I don't remember if we're over-leveled right now. It's so funny how, towards the beginning of the game, well, I guess shortly after Brock, you end up being a little bit over-leveled. We're a little bit stronger than these guys. But towards the end of the game, we skip so much stuff, and the Pokemon that we face off against are actually quite a bit stronger than us. And it's crazy that Horn Drill can be used to defeat people that are stronger than you, isn't it? Okay, so we've got to go and battle this girl down here. And we're just going to use a Thrash against her 2 Nidorans. She has a Nidoran male and a Nidoran female. Oh, and do not fight the 2-tile vision hiker. Okay, so there's going to be a hiker coming up in a moment. And he can only see 2 spots forward, and we're not going to want to battle against him. Guys, remember when we caught the Nidoran? Wasn't it so funny that the first Pokemon that appeared when we went into the grass was the Nidoran male? And we didn't have any Pokeballs! Do you remember that? My goodness, I can't believe that. Yeah, I was really thinking that, there we go. Yeah, this is the guy that we want to fight. Yeah, I was really thinking. I was really thinking. Wait, do we want to battle this guy? Who's this? Junior trainer. Oh yeah, okay, just use Thrash against him. Yeah, I was looking at the guide and I'm going, wait, where is this guy? Do we have to battle this guy or no? What's going on right now? Yeah, it looks like we do want to battle this guy. Okay, so we're battling this guy. That's looking good. And there's going to be a last that we are going to battle against soon. Wait, what missed? My attack missed? Wait, oh, I guess because Thrash has a 1 in 256 chance of missing. That's so funny. I don't think I've ever seen Thrash miss before. But yeah, even if an attack has 100% accuracy in this game, there's actually a small chance of the attack missing in Gen 1 because of a glitch. It has a 1 in 256 chance of missing. So that's why you'll see moves like Thrash or Earthquake sometimes miss. I'm assuming... Okay, yeah, I was just assuming that we're going to use Thrash. I didn't even check. I looked over after using it, and I thought, okay, good, that is what we do. Okay, so now we're going to go to Bill's house. We're going to get the SS ticket, then we're going to use the escape rope. And then it's time for Misty. Oh, man. I remember having quite a bit of difficulty with Misty the first time. Not the first time that I was ever facing off against her, but the first time that I was ever facing off against her in a speedrun. Because, yeah, she kept using a bad move. She was using a move that I didn't like. She kept... I think 2 Bubble Beams takes out your Nidoking. And I needed her to use Bubble Beam plus Water Gun. And even at full health, I was having some issues. Okay, I think if I remember correctly, you have to go over to here. Yeah, you have to actually go over to the keyboard. I think it doesn't work if you try to press it on the actual computer. So anyways, we just helped Bill transform back into a human. Because he accidentally transformed himself into a Pokemon. What happened to the Pokemon that he transformed himself into? Isn't that a good question? But anyways, we'll take that SS ticket, thank you. And it's a good thing that we use the Poke Center in Cerulean, because now we can use the escape rope to get there. Why don't you go instead of me? Okay, thanks. Where's escape rope? Right here. Alright, so we gotta use some Thrash against the junior trainer, but first, let's just come in here and heal up. That's what we're gonna do. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, let's get out of here. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh man, are you guys nervous? I'm a little bit nervous about how this is gonna go. And how is our time going so far? Let's see. It's 1:20 a.m. So you know what? I just need 2 hours and 10 minutes to beat the game. Can we do it? I think we can do it, unless something goes horribly wrong, in which case we might just have to completely quit the run. Okay, but anyways, let's just use some Thrashes here. Okay, and it says potion to full HP if needed before Misty, and save the game. Okay, you just use Tail Whip, that's amazing. That means I probably don't get hurt. And it looks like this is the only Pokemon that you have. Amazing, and we grew to level 25, so we're even stronger now. Very, very, very good news. Okay, so let's save, of course. Definitely want to save before facing off against Misty, because things can go pretty poorly here. Things can go very, very badly here. We can have a lot of trouble if we face off against Misty here. Alright, let's see. So what are we gonna do? If you ever get confused, do I just use Thrashes? I'm assuming I just use Thrashes. Hold on, I have to actually scroll down to see what's happening. Yeah, okay, so 1 Thrash on Staryu. Should be easy. And then 2 to 3 Thrashes on Starmie. Okay, it used Water Gun, not good news, but better than Bubble Beam. Let's see. Critical hit, amazing! X defend. Amazing. Amazing luck. Okay. Defeated her on the first try. Very, 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 very happy about that. Because that's something that can sometimes go bad. Oh, but we have to remember to catch an Oddish since we didn't get a Paris. So maybe we're going to have an opportunity to go practice some D-summing soon. Okay, so let's head on down here. And let's go over to where we have to go. Wait. I don't need to use cut right now, do I? No, we're not going to have to use cut right now. We're just going to have to head up here. I don't think we even have to go and battle Team Rocket now, huh? I'm thinking, where do we even go? We have to go back here, right? Wait, let me learn how to speak. You do have to battle this guy. Yeah, it's funny, because I remember just posting a short clip about this. It's funny, when you talk to the police officer outside the house, he says, the people here were robbed. I don't want any trouble with those Team Rockets. And then Team Rocket is just in the backyard. You go, okay, officer, sir, the people that robbed this house, they're actually in the backyard. It looks like you didn't look very far. Okay, so 1 to 2 thrashes for Machop. 1 thrash gets him. This seems like our attack power is getting quite a bit better, which is so funny because earlier on, our attack power actually seemed pretty bad. Okay, so we're gonna get TM28 dig from him, which is very nice. Oh, and I actually forgot about the full restore that we have to pick up. There's gonna be a full restore that we have to pick up in a moment. Okay, so let's see. Red means, I think if you see red, that means that you have to... I think if you see red, that means that you have to go into the grass and look for the Pokemon. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna get to do some D-summing soon. Let's just run down here. Whoops. Okay, now then, in here, there's going to be a hidden thing that we need. Where is it? Right there. Perfect. Okay. Very nice. Full restore. Okay, so now, just run all the way down. There we go. That'll just help us get to bed sooner, won't it? Okay, now let's see. Where's the... Whoop! Don't want to battle you, huh? Don't want to battle you. I want... You know what I want? I want an Oddish right here. That's what we need. Come on now, give me an Oddish, give me an Oddish, give me an Oddish. Where are the wild Pokemon? Come on. Let's see if it's Pidgey. Oh, perfect! Oddish just appears right now. Do I just throw Pokeballs at him, or do I attack him? We have 7 Pokeballs. Let's just throw Pokeballs. Hopefully we can catch it. Let's see, does it say what to do? Oh, didn't work. That's okay. That's okay, let's get this. Okay, if you have no Paris and have a Pidgey, weaken an Oddish. Oh, it says with Water Beam. Or sorry, not Water Beam. Water Gun or Bubble Beam. You know what? I'm gonna Water Gun on you now. There, take that. There, now I'll be able to catch you. Ha, Poison Powder, that's not gonna work on me. Let's use one more Water Gun. Or sorry, Bubble Beam. No, it is Water Gun, not Bubble Beam. Okay. And now I should be able to catch it. Are there any other wild Pokemon that we have to catch? I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything else that we have to catch, is there? Okay, very nice. We caught an Oddish. Okay, so we got Dig, which is good news. Yes, I'd like to name the Oddish. Let's name it S. Perfect. And now, what are these guys going to do? Because we have to battle these guys. I'm guessing we probably just use Thrash against them. Yeah. She just has 3 Pidgeys, so we just destroy them with some Thrashes. If we are from 1 to 30 HP, then we want to use a full restore right now. But we have more than that much HP, so I guess we don't need the full restore. Looks like everything's gonna be good then. Important note for shopping. Always buy items in the order that they are listed in this guide. Doing so is both the fastest way to buy items and sets up our inventory in the correct order. Okay, so we have to enter the mart, sell all of our Pokeballs. Okay, so that's very good news. So it looks like we don't have to catch any more Pokemon. Buy 3 repels, buy 6 paralyze heals. Got it. Okay, so it's nice that this lady's defeated. Now, it's time for another guy to battle, and over here it's just gonna be Thrashes. He just has a Sparrow and Eradicate. Let me just take a sip of water over here, because we're almost 1 hour into this run. Ah, very good. Okay, and let's stretch a little bit while we do this battle, since it's just mashing A. Okay, there we go. All stretched. Get a momentary stretch there. And hands are back on the controller now. Okay, let's get going, let's get going. Okay, so now we have to go and enter the SSN. Wait, no, we're not entering the SSN. We're going to the mart here first. That's what we're doing. Okay, so sell all Pokeballs, that's what it said. Yes, I'd like to sell all Pokeballs. I guess I probably could have just tapped down. Now buy, what did it say to buy? 3 repels. There we go, and paralyze heals, 6 of them. There we go. Now we can make our way down. Am I supposed to teach Bubble Beam already? When was I supposed to teach Bubble Beam to my guy? Let's walk down and let's see. Let's try and scroll up. Oh, teach Bubble Beam. Okay, so after Misty, it says if you have 1 to 15 HP, use a potion if you have 4 plus potions. Okay, so yeah, I am supposed to teach Bubble Beam already. Okay, so let's teach Bubble Beam. Because we were supposed to already know the move Bubble Beam. No, that's Dig. I guess I could have taught that to somebody. Where's Bubble Beam? I guess TM11. Okay, teach Bubble Beam. And what move do we get rid of? Let's see. Teach Bubble Beam over what? Where is that? Where is Teach Bubble Beam? Where's Teach Bubble Beam? Teach Bubble Beam over Poison Sting. Okay, cool. That's so funny that you keep Water Gun, but you get rid of Poison Sting. Isn't that hilarious? Okay, anyways, it's gonna be time to go and battle our rival soon, so let's just make our way over here. Excuse me, sir, I'd just like to walk around here. Okay, and we don't want to go down there. We do want to go here. Okay, so I'm ready to battle the rival. Let's go, Mr. Rival. Where are you? There he is. Okay, I thought that he appears earlier on for some reason. Okay, anyways, let's see. Where is the rival? Oh, I have to scroll back down now. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? Rival battle. Okay. Horn attack plus Bubble Beam. If it lands a sand attack, swap to your bird and let it faint. Okay, sounds simple enough. Okay, so Horn attack plus Bubble Beam. Whoop. Gotta be careful to not accidentally thrash because I'm so used to just mashing A for Horn attack. Amazing! Critical hit there, so don't have to worry about sand attack at all. Absolutely amazing. Okay, now just 2 Bubble Beams on Raticate should take it out. That'll be very nice. Okay, so here's Bubble Beam number 1. Unless we get another critical hit. No, we don't get another critical hit. That's too bad, but that's okay. Let's see. If under 21 HP on Raticate, use Full Restore. If under 16 HP on Kadabra, then Horn Attack Kadabra and use Full Restore. Turn 1 on Ivysaur. Okay, so we have enough HP. So on this guy, on Kadabra, Thrash. Okay. Yeah, because we have plenty of HP, so this should be fine. And here comes Ivysaur. Now just 2 Thrashes. Okay, there's 1 nice Thrash. That's not going to defeat us. Very nice. Oh, and then you get the critical hit after. Okay, so we gotta get cut from the captain. Oh, and then that's right. We have to enter a cabin and we get a rare candy and we actually battle 1 or 2 trainers. We fight the gentleman. I guess we just fight the gentleman, which is kind of funny. But wait, why does it say to walk over to the gentleman? It's so strange. Hold on, I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. But when we go over to the gentleman, instead of just walking up and getting the rare candy, it says to go over and talk to him first. Okay, but anyways, thanks for giving us HMO1. That's perfect. That's exactly what we need. Now we're just gonna head out of here. Goodbye, sir. Okay, so we have to take the 3rd cabin from the right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it says instead of going up from here, it says go to the left here and talk to him like this. Is that any faster or something? Why does it say to do that instead of stepping up? I would think that it would be faster to just step up. But anyways, just gonna use some Thrashes to defeat him, so that'll be really easy. There we go, very nice. And a Thrash should defeat this one, and also his next Pokemon, the Ponyta. Okay, next we're going to Surge's Gym. And hold on, if you don't have a Pokemon that can use Cut, can you trade your Sparrow for something that can use Cut? Seems like that's what they're saying in the guide, but that's so funny that it says to go like that. Yeah, I really wonder why the guide says to do that instead of just going straight up. That really surprises me. I have no idea why it says to do that instead. You would think that the other way would be faster. Oh, and we do have to go down the stairs here. Hey, everyone is in my way today! Okay, let's get out of here. Goodbye, boat. I love that the surf music plays here. I'm so excited to play some more Pokemon games. I'm very, very excited to play some more Pokemon games. I'm actually playing through Pokemon Soul Silver right now. And yeah, I got a bunch of Pokemon games recently too. I'm starting to build up my collection of Pokemon games so that we could play through some more of them. Okay, let's get out of here. There we Okay, so we gotta go to Surge's, which is gonna be down here. We've gotta teach Cut. So let's go... It's gonna be near the bottom, I guess. Oh, there it is. Cut. Teach Cut to a Pokemon. Yes. Oddish. Very nice. Oddish knows Cut now. And wait, is there anything else that I'm supposed to do while I'm here? Okay, use full restore on Nidoking if you haven't already. Okay, I guess I'll use the full restore on Nidoking then. If you insist. There we go. Okay, teach that. Teach Dig to Paris or Squirtle. Okay, I guess we'll teach Dig to Squirtle. Yeah, because Oddish can't learn it and we don't have a Paris. So that makes things a little tough. And I guess that's everything for here. Okay, now let's have a look at where the trash cans that we might need might be. Is it this one? Nope, there's only trash in here. Nope, there's only trash in here. What about this one? Nope, there's only trash in here. What about this one? Nope, there's only trash in here. Okay, what about this one? Nope, there's only trash in here. Whoops, don't want him to see me. What about this? Nope, there's only trash in here. Okay, here's number 7 of 8. Okay, so I guess it has to be this one. Hey, there's a switch under there. Turn it on. Okay, so does it have to be this? Hi! I didn't know that could happen. I thought from there it has to be up. I guess not. Okay, let's try again. Hey, there's a switch under the trash. Turn it on. Okay, could it be this? Nope, there's only trash in here. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, they're a reset. Okay, so I guess I really don't know how this puzzle works. Let's try again. Let's go to 2. Nope. Okay, let's go to 3. Nope, only trash. Let's go to 4. Let's go to 5. Okay, let's go to 6. 7. There we go. Okay, now that we have 1 turned on, I'm going to save the game. There we go. And? Nope, there's only... Okay, let's try resetting then. Hooray! And our save is still working. That's amazing. Okay, so now I guess we know that it's this one. Ah! So if the bottom one is just trash, and the top one is just trash, which one can it be? Is it a 50% chance every time I reload the game, or what determines it? How in the world? How in the world is it working? 3. Okay, let's go up to 4. Nope, only trash. Okay, let's go to 5. Only trash. Okay, let's go to 6. Go to 7. And 8. It has to be this one then. There we go. Turn it on. Okay, let's try saving again. Now, is it going to be the one to the left or the one up? There we go. Okay, at least we got it that time. Okay, that took quite a few attempts. Probably longer than it should have. But let's battle against this guy, and this should be an easy battle from what I remember. Okay, so against Voltorb, we're gonna do Bubble Beam, and then another Bubble Beam or Horn Attack. And then against Pikachu and Raichu, we're just gonna Thrash to defeat them. What a funny character model he has, doesn't he? Okay, I'm ready. Okay, so... Oh, Bubble Beam's at the very bottom. I guess that means I could have just hit up. Okay, nice, and it's a critical hit, so we don't even need 2 attacks, so that's amazing. Now, we can just go to Thrash here. Oh, you're going for a quick attack. You want to get some damage on me, I see. Okay, well, 1 Thrash should take out the Pikachu, very good. And 2 Thrashes should take out the Raichu. You know, it's so funny, I really loved Gen 3 of Pokemon, and I played that- Oh, nice, critical hit. I played so much of Gen 3, and... The funny thing about that is, if I try and think about which gym leader number is which type, I don't know if I'd be able to remember all of them. I would be able to remember some of them for sure. But for Gen 1, even though I don't think I've played Gen 1 as much as Gen 3, I think that I would remember more of the Gen 1 gym leaders. Gen 2, I have almost no idea what gym leader is which type. I just basically have my memory from playing Pokemon Stadium. And, well, I guess Pokemon Stadium too. I played a lot more of that one. Okay, so... We got Thunderbolt, gotta go and get the bike voucher from up here, and then dig to Cerulean City. Okay, so let's talk to this guy. We'll tell him that we want to hear him talk about how much he loves his Rapidash. He loves his Rapidash so much. Okay, I'll listen up. You love your Rapidash, it's amazing. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, go on. Yeah, you hug your Rapidash when it's sleeping, very nice. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, so now, dig out to Cerulean City, get the bike from the bike shop, exit the shop. Okay, so who knows dig? You know dig. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so go to the bike shop. The bike shop will be right down here. This is the bike shop. And now after we get the bike, we need to swap it with something. It says... Swap slot 2 Helix Fossil, down 7 with the bike. How do you like your new bicycle? I haven't tried it yet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I don't know if I counted properly, but teach Thunderbolt over slot 3 Water Gun. Oh, don't want to accidentally teach it to Squirtle. Squirtle can't learn it though, which is good news. Yes. There we go. Now we get rid of Water Gun. I hope I did that correctly. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, now we can just hop onto the bike. Where's our bike? Right there. Cut this tree with Oddish. And make our way over to the right. I went down one too many there, but that's okay. And I didn't make it through there nicely, but that's okay. But, time to cut some more stuff! Okay, I guess I want to battle this lady. I'm fine battling you. For some reason, this is called the 4-turn Thrash Girl, in quotes. Maybe it's called that because a lot of people, when they're first speedrunning this game, they accidentally use Thrash on her by accident. And if you get lucky to be able to use Thrash 4 times in a row without... Oh, so little HP left. Okay, and I'm paralyzed. If paralyzed, use Paralyze Heal immediately, it says. Okay, we'll do that. But yeah, I remember using Thrash against... Stop trying to paralyze me, okay? Okay, now we'll use a Thunderbolt to finish it off, and then we'll use Thrash to finish off her last 3 Pokemon. Because I think, when it comes to the move Thrash, you have a chance of becoming confused after Thrash is used the 3rd time. But if you get lucky, you can probably use Thrash 4 or 5 times in a row before you get confused. That's just my guess, I'm not 100% sure, because I'm pretty sure we did accidentally use Thrash against her first Pokemon, and then we just defeated her with 4 Thrashes. I'm not sure if that's what happened, or if we did 3, then we became confused, and then we just used Thrash again and defeated her anyways. Okay, but now... there's gonna be a bug catcher that we face off against soon, apparently. So let's see, where are we going? I guess... this way? No, that... oh yeah, that is right. I was gonna say, that can't be right, but it looks like that is right, okay. So let's see, Thunderbolt on the Caterpie and then just thrash everyone else. Okay, is the Thunderbolt really enough to defeat a Caterpie? It seems so strange using a Thunderbolt on a Caterpie. Really just seems like a weird move choice, but I guess that's probably the most efficient move to use here, because if it wasn't, then it wouldn't be in the guide. The guide would recommend something else if there was something better that we could use. Okay, so Weedle will be defeated with a single Thrash, and then Venonat will be defeated with 2 Thrashes. Okay, so something that we can do if we want to see Rock Tunnel. Oh, nice. 1 Thrash was enough. Very nice. If we want to see, I'm pretty sure it was 1 Thrash. I wasn't looking, but it sounded like it was just 1 Thrash. You're not gonna notice me, are you? Ah, I'm running away. You're not gonna notice me, are you? Haha! You didn't notice me. Okay, I'm going down here now. Goodbye, everybody. I don't think we need to use the Poke Center there, huh? Now then, my question is it faster to go here and cut through this? Or is it faster to walk around? I'm not sure what the faster way to go is. But anyways, here we are in Rock Tunnel. Completely dark. Very, very pitch black. Not too sure where we are. I'm not sure where we started. Where did we start? Where did we start? Oh, it says repel 1 step into Rock Tunnel. We're already not following the guide. Okay, let's use a repel here, and I'm going to save in case we do something completely wrong. Just in case we do something completely wrong here. Okay, so there should be a trainer here that we battle against. I love that we could see the outlines of the trainers. That makes this so nice. Okay, so we're gonna Bubble Beam and Thunderbolt here. Wait, okay, so Bubble Beam is the bottom one. Yeah, Bubble Beam is bottom one, and Thunderbolt is 1 up from that. Nice. Oh boy, I feel like a Paper Mario speedrunner right now. I'm going through the options for attacks very quickly right now. Some of the movement in Paper Mario is crazy. It's crazy how efficient it is. I'd love to do some Paper Mario speedruns sometime too. I think that'd be really fun. I think I might have done one speedrun of Paper Mario once before, but I'd love to do some more. Maybe after I get a time in this game that I'm very happy with, then I will start to do the same thing in, hold on, where are we now? We went through this A here. Now I'm guessing we are at B, but it looks like we have to go all the way over to the right. Where in the world are we now? Oh, we are here. Okay, so we go a little bit over like this, a little bit down. Now do I just battle this guy or what? I guess I just battle this guy here. Okay, let's go and battle this guy. So we just need to Thunderbolt here. Should be an easy battle. No, wait, Thunderbolt is up to or down to, I guess, yeah. Because Bubble Beam is the very bottom one. There we go. Okay, not a super efficient Thunderbolt there, but that was alright. That was alright. This guy's defeated. Okay, now we just have to go down all the way over to... Not all the way over to the left, but a little bit over to the left. And then we can battle... Whoops. This lady here. Oh there, miss. I'd like to battle you. I'll just use a thrash against you here. Yeah, these are some nice pictures. I don't know if these pictures were updated. I wonder if these pictures were updated, because I'm following this guide, and it's really nice that on the map it shows what attack to use against the different trainers. Oh, and she has a Bulbasaur. I remember playing through Gen 1 Pokemon, and when I'd see the other trainers with some of the starter Pokemon, I'd go, man, I wish I could go somewhere where I could catch some of the starter Pokemon. But it's so funny how they're basically so rare, and you can only get them... Okay, wait, I have to use a repel right here. Gotta use another repel here. I'm pretty sure that's what the blue spot means. Okay, so let's go all the way... Not all the way up, but one before. And then all the way left here. Okay, now is that going to bring me to a B? Is there a letter B somewhere? Where's the letter B? Okay, over here. Nice. All the way down. All the way right. Down to here. All the way right, then up. Okay, I guess that brings us to a C here. Okay. Come on over. All right, good, 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 good. Come on down. Come on left. I guess we skip past this guy. Go up to here. Now, what am I supposed to do at this second blue spot? Is there something special that I have to do here? Repel near each of the blue tiles. One shortly after the Oddish Girl, and one just before the hiker. Okay. So I guess I'll use my other repel here. Why not? Okay, and against this hiker here, where in the map are we? I lost where we were. I saw where we were. I saw there was a blue tile. Oh, right here. Okay, so 3 bubble beams. Okay, yeah, so we're facing off against a hiker, so that does make sense that that is what you do. And it looks like you can use a repel before your repel wears off. And the good thing about that is the text doesn't come up saying, oh, your repel ran out. So you get to save a little bit of time by doing that, by using a repel before your repel runs out. I wonder if when you use a repel, it must reset the repel step count to 100. I don't think that it would add 100 more steps, because then otherwise then you would just use 3 repels right away, and then you'd have 300 good steps. Yeah, it has to be that it resets the step count to 100. Okay, so anyways, now we're gonna come out here. Oh, and I see. Now we have to make a kind of number 5 shape in a moment when we come out from here. But from here, where did the hiker go? Where did the hiker go? Where did the hiker go? Where were we? Where were we? Where were we? Where were we on the map? Okay, up like this. And... oh boy, not very efficient. Okay, now we're gonna go all the way over like this. And now we just make an S shape. Okay, all the way down, all the way over, all the way down, all the way over. And now we're just gonna thrash against her. Whatever, she can come over and battle, that's fine. I don't mind if we don't run up to her, that's gonna be fine. We have a repel active anyways. What does it matter if we follow that exact path, huh? Is it really important that we follow an exact path? Because it's showing that we kind of have to go up and then go talk to the girl and then go around. I guess maybe it's a little bit faster to go up to her and talk to her than to have her notice you and have the exclamation mark pop up on top of her head. When I played more Pokemon as a kid, I remember something that I loved was when the trainers would notice you, when they had the exclamation mark pop up above their head. I would intentionally, instead of going up to a trainer and talking them, I would intentionally go into their view instead of talking to them so that the exclamation mark would appear above their head and they'd come over and talk to me. I just thought that was so fun always as a kid. I really enjoyed that. Okay, now then, there's probably something that we have to pick up here, right? Right. Let's see. Okay. Go get the max ether. Very nice that we got that. Okay, so if we have 1 to 34 HP, then we need to take the Poke Center. Do we have 1 to 34 HP? We probably have more than that, huh? Let's see. 98 HP. We are so good. Wait, it says bike west and fight the gambler. Oh, so I guess we're not going here yet. For some reason, I was thinking that we're going here, but I guess we're not going here yet. And let's be careful with where we go here, because there are some battles that you can accidentally have here, and you probably don't want to do those battles. So let's go on over to the gambler. Whatever, he's noticing us here instead of us talking to him. That's fine, okay. So I'm gonna use a Bubble Beam against Growlithe. And then after that, it's just all Thrashes. The Bubble Beam might defeat him. If not, then Thrash will. And then Thrash will defeat Vulpix also. Okay, there we go. Bubble Beam. Yes, Bubble Beam is enough. I don't know why this is happening. It's so funny that earlier on, it seemed like our Nidoking wasn't going to be very good, but now he is looking very good. So that's great news. Okay, so pick up the Hidden Elixir and the Hidden Nugget. Once we get to, you know where that we're trying to go. Okay, so we've got to go like this. Watch out for that guy. I don't think he's really looking towards us, though. But we want to go here. There we go. And now, goodbye, sir. I don't want to notice you. I don't want to do the trainer fly glitch right now. Again, I think you can get onto your bike here, if I remember correctly. There we go. Very nice. Now, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I thought that I passed it, actually. I was about to start heading back. I thought, no way is it. There, okay, so we have to go 1, 2, 3 up. Okay, where's the item? There we go, okay, and we found the nugget too. Okay, let's get going. Let's get going, there we go. And now it is time to sell both nuggets. Oh, and we do want to, of course, use our bicycle. Let's get onto our bicycle. We have a nice bicycle. Okay, let's go to... Wait, do I have to use the Poke Center here? I'm not sure. Anyways, let's go to Celadon Mart. It says on floor 2, go to the clerk on the left-hand side, okay? So here's floor 2. Go to the clerk on the left-hand side. Sell the 2 nuggets. Buy 10 super repels. 10 super repels? That's a lot. Really, 10? Okay, sure. Let's buy 10 super repels. And buy 2 revives. Whoops. There we go, and 2 revives. Great! Now let's go onto the rooftop, so we're gonna go up to floor 6 here. I'm guessing that taking the elevator is probably the fastest way. Maybe it's faster to take the stairs, I wonder, because that elevator ride does take a moment. And then you also have to walk around like this, so I wonder what way is faster. It's probably pretty close. Okay, so buy 1... soda pop. And then buy 2 fresh water. Can I just mash A? No? Yeah, I can. Okay, very nice. Give the soda pop to the girl first, and fresh water for the ice beam. Okay, where's the girl? Where's the girl? There she is. Okay, give her the soda pop first. Give her a drink, yes. Soda pop. Thank you. You can have this from me. TM48. Excellent. Rock slide. Yeah, so that's where we get Rock Slide from. That's something that we actually do use at some point. That's something that we're going to teach to our Nidoking soon. Okay, now we need to go down to the clerk on the left-hand side on this floor. So let's go over to him, and we're going to have to buy some stuff. Okay, let's see. What are we buying? I'd like to buy some stuff, please. 16x accuracy. Quite a few X accuracies. That's to help us out with our horn drills, I guess. 2x specials. Okay, and 9x speeds, which will help us out at the Elite Four. And we're almost out of money there. Okay, take the elevator to the first floor, it says. Okay, let's do that then. And nice, it's super fast to menu like that, because you just hit A, because the cursor is by default on that. Okay, bike west, and cut the bush before... Wait. Does it say cut the bush before Snorlax? Yeah, I think it does. Because, yeah, we have to go and get Fly right now. Let's go here and cut. And now we can go talk to the girl that will give us the fly HM. Oh, nice that we were able to walk through there. Now, I wonder if over here, if it's faster to walk or get onto your bike. Because, look, you only have to go a few steps like this. So I wonder if it's faster to get onto your bike or to walk there. Okay, so warning. We will be teaching Ice Beam in this menu to Nidoking. Do not teach it to Squirtle. Okay, exit the house. Wait. Bike, da-da-da-da-da. Exit the guardhouse. Exit the house. Open the menu and do the following. Swap slot 2. SS ticket. That's not slot 2. Well, anyway, swap it with X accuracy. Okay, that's swapped. Down 3, teach fly to bird. Okay, let's teach fly to bird. There, fly is taught to bird. Go up 4 to TM13. Okay. Ice beam. Yes. Wait. Oh, up 4 to place it there, but then it says fly to Celadon. Teach TM... Why does it say fly to Celadon before? Oh boy. Well, I didn't do that properly, but that's okay. This should work, though. Teach Ice Beam over Bubble Beam. Yes. Over Bubble Beam. I guess it's a bit more efficient to fly first and then teach that move. But anyways, let's fly to Celadon. Okay, now bike to the game corner. From this point on, you have 2 revives, so if there's a major mistake, things should be okay. Wait, am I supposed to get rid of all of my potions? Maybe I'm supposed to get rid of my potions. Well, anyways, I guess it's time to go and battle this guy now. Hello there, friend. I'm guarding this poster. Go away. Okay. Wait, is it bad that I talk to him from the right side instead of from the front? I wonder if that's actually a little bit slower. But anyways, let's just thrash everybody. Wait, am I supposed to heal? I wonder if I'm supposed to heal there. Let's see. Fly there. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hide out. Da-da-da-da-da. Does it say heal? Let's see. Exit the house. Do the following. Bike west. It doesn't say anything about healing. Talk to the grunt. Yeah, because you know what? I feel like I'm kind of running out of thrash. Oh, it probably is a little bit faster to talk to him from the other side. Because he actually had to walk around. Oh, and I forgot that you have to actually activate the poster. I was just going to the stairs. Yeah, so that's a little mistake that takes up a little bit of time. And now let's see, what do we do from here? Okay, take the stairs down. Okay. Now from here, what do? We walk on over like this. And I guess let's save, because we don't want to accidentally have any battles that we don't need. Okay, now there are some stairs to go down here. Why not go down these stairs? Now let's go here. What way do we go? Down here and to the left. Okay, and then all the way down. Then we're gonna come on back over this way, go around, and I think it's the second from the bottom. Oh! Wait, actually, I think we want this item later on, so I'm just gonna take it. Yeah, we found a rare candy. Okay, we have to get that later on anyways. Hopefully that doesn't mess things up too much, because yeah, we already have some rare candies in our bag, so I think that isn't actually horrible. It's not great, it's not the most efficient use of our time. It probably would have been better to get that on the way back rather than from now. But yeah, I accidentally, didn't have some great movement there, but that's okay. That's okay, that's how it is sometimes. That's how it is sometimes. Yeah, it's definitely more comfortable to play. You know, this might sound surprising. I actually feel more comfortable playing this game using the GameCube D-pad than the Nintendo 64 D-pad. Which might come as a bit of a surprise. Okay, so we've got to battle this guy. So Thrash or Ice Beam plus Thunderbolt, and then Thrash or Thunderbolt. You know, I don't have a lot of Thrashes left, so I'm actually going to do the Ice Beam plus Thunderbolt strategy for coughing. But wait, how many Thrashes do I have? I have 6 Thrashes. You know, maybe a Thrash will be able to just take him out in one hit. It didn't, but that's okay. That's okay, because we're just going to continue. Okay, how close are we to 3:30 a.m.? It's almost 2 a.m. right now. And we're doing okay. Okay, so we have to re-talk to this guy in a moment. Re-talk is a bit of a funny word, isn't it? But It's so funny that there are words, I'm not sure if retalk is a real word, but there are words like that that might not be real words, but if someone says it, you'll understand exactly what they mean. For example, if someone says, this platform is stand-onable, or is that platform not stand-onable? You know exactly what they mean. Okay, pick up the rare candy. Okay, we got the rare candy, now we just have to make our way back, since we already got the rare candy, don't have to worry about that. Now then, normally we're supposed to go to the right there and pick up the rare candy, but we already have that, so now we can just go this way, which will be very nice. Now let's just come on over like this. Take the stairs back up. Wait, now it says follow the map, and make sure to pick up Horn Drill on the way. Horn Drill will be a very, 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 very significant part of this run. It is very, very vital that we pick up the item Horn Drill here. The TM that teaches us Horn Drill, which should be this one right here to the left. TM07 Horn Drill. There we go, we got it. Now everything is good. Now we can just continue on over here and go down here. And everything shall be great here. Now where shall we go now that we are down here? Probably to the left, huh? Yeah, it looks like we're going to the left, and that's going to bring us down. Then we're going to go to the right. And from here, we want to take the top one. And then we're going to go down here, and then there's going to be an elevator that we're going to go to in a moment, and everything's going to be okay. From here, it looks like it's just walking. Yep, from here, it's just walking. Whoops. Don't want to go to the stairs. Don't care about the stairs. We want to go to BF4, or B4F, I guess, as they call it. There we go. Basement 4 floor. Now, is this where we need to... Wait, swap... Wait, slot 3 potion? Why is potion supposed to be in slot 3? My potions aren't slot 3. What if I go like this? There, is that good now? Okay, we'll swap that down 7 with Super Repel. Super Repel, there we go. And now from here, down 3, teach that. Yeah, Rock Slide. To this guy, and teach it over which move? Over slot 2 Horn Attack. Okay, so no more Horn Attack. Horn Attack was fun, but now it's time for Rock Slide. Wait, use Super Repel? Ah, that's quite the surprise. Okay, sure, I'll use a Super Repel right now, I guess. Okay, after using the Super Repel, down 4, swap Helix Fossil with X Speed. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Following the instructions well so far. Down 3, teach Horn Drill over slot 1 Thrash. Okay. Sure, so I could just mash A here. Swap slot 6 Rare Candy, down 6 with Fresh Water. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Wait, now that's slot 5, not 6. Okay, well anyways. Swap Rare Candy, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with Fresh Water. Okay. And now this should be fine. Everything should be good here. Maybe I shouldn't have saved because I didn't see if I taught Horn Drill properly, but time to battle these guys. Okay. So, right grunt. Sandshrews slash crit can do 22. X accuracy on Sandshrew if your HP is high. Otherwise, on Ekans. Okay, so for Ekans, X accuracy... Wait, let me read that again. X accuracy on Sandshrew if your HP is high. Otherwise, on Ekans. Okay, so I could just Ice Beam here. Right. Is one Ice Beam really enough? I guess we're 9 levels higher. That's kind of surprising that that's strong enough to take him out. Okay, now I've got an X accuracy here. Oh, nice. X accuracy is so high up now. That's great. Okay, and now Ice Beam on Sandshrew, of course. Goodbye, Sandshrew. We had a fine battle together, but your time is up. Farewell. Okay, and now on Arbok, Horn Drill. That's so funny that even though it's a level 23, you'd think that we'd be able to take it out with Thrash or something, but I guess we just got rid of Thrash. I know you! You ruined our plans at Mount Moon! Okay, so with this guy, it's just all Ice Beams. I was worried for a second that part of the screen is being cut off. Wait, yeah, because look, over there we could see his whole whip, but last time when we defeated the guy, his whip was kinda off the screen. Isn't that funny? Well, anyways, let's just do a little ice beam over here to take out this guy. This fella here. And just some more ice beams. Okay, and if we have 1 to 20 HP, then we use a potion. But it looks like we're going to have a lot more than 20 HP. We're at 97 HP, so this isn't going to be a concern. So next, it's going to be a fight against Giovanni. Hold on, let me just stretch for a second. Yeah, so we're going to use an X accuracy. And then Ice Beam his first 2 Pokemon, and then Horndrill his Kangaskhan. Hello there, Mr. Giovanni. So, I must say, I was impressed you got here. Okay, so X accuracy to start, then just Ice Beams and Horndrill. Okay, very, very simple, and we're gonna get Sylph Scope. And I don't think our HP is gonna get too low. If you're between 1 and 19 HP, it says use a potion, but don't use your last potion. So I think everything's gonna be okay here. Okay, let's use some Ice Beams now. And let's see. Dig out and then fly to Lavender Town after picking up this Sylph Scope. Okay, and let me drink some water too. And let's get ready for a Horndrill here. Actually, I don't know if this is a good time to drink water. Yeah, I guess I should get ready for my Horndrill here. There we go, now I can drink water. There we go, drank water and have plenty of time to get both hands onto the controller now. Okay, so we have to pick up the Sylph Scope, dig out of here, fly to Lavender Town, and we're gonna have to go and battle the rival in a moment. And I know that in Pokemon Tower, things can sometimes get a little crazy there, but here's the Sylph Scope, that's the good news. Okay, you know dig, so let's dig out of here. Then we could go and fly to Lavender Town. Lavender Town, it says D3, so I guess that must mean down 3 on the fly menu. 1, 2, 3. 3, okay, if my inputs... if I could rely on my inputs, then I can do that a little faster. Okay, but let's get over here. I don't think it's worth getting on the bike just for a few steps like that. Oh, and that's so funny how we have a Super Repel active here. Ah, it's so funny that I've tried following this guide several times now, but I never use the Super Repel at the Rocket Grunts there. So that's why it's already active here. Ah, very funny. Okay, so let's use an X accuracy to start here. So I guess if we get hit by a sand attack here, it probably doesn't matter too much. I love that X accuracy is so high up in my bag. That makes this so nice. Okay, Ice Beam? Yeah, Ice Beam. That's fine, dealing a bit of damage there. Critical hit, that's alright, that's alright. Okay, now we're gonna Thunderbolt Gyarados, because Thunderbolt is double super effective on Gyarados, because it's a water flying type, and Thunderbolt is super effective against both of those types. So that'll deal a lot of damage, in fact enough damage to defeat him. And now just 3 Horndrills, so we had an X accuracy, so hopefully none of our Horndrills miss. You know what's so funny? Since you have a 1 in 256 chance of a regular attack missing in this game because of a glitch, I wonder if you use X accuracy, if that actually goes down to a 0% chance of missing. I wonder. Because I don't know exactly how X accuracy works. Okay, so anyways, these are defeated. Now, let's have a look at what we're going to do around here. Oh, I think I better understand these pictures now. I think I have a much better understanding of these pictures now. Let's see. Let's see, are we going to end up on the left side now? Yeah, we're gonna end up on the left side after we go here. Hold on, I just have to walk past my rival like this, right? Yeah, I just have to go like this. Let's go like this, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right down here. Okay, now we just have to go down like this. Come up above this. Skip past. And then just come on down through the stairs. Okay, amazing. Now I'm gonna be on this side. Okay, go and talk to this lady. Okay, and you want to battle. Did I teach Rock Slide yet, or no? I don't think I taught... Did I teach Rock Slide? I'm hoping I did, because I think I was following the instructions pretty well. Let's see. Let's see how well I can follow instructions. Okay, looks like I know how! Looks like I know how. It's so funny, the first time that I got here when I was following this speedrun guide, it said, use RS here. I go, RS? What move is RS? I don't have a move RS. What in the world is that? And I had to scroll up earlier in the guide and find out, oh, I was supposed to teach my Pokemon Rock Slide earlier, actually. Okay, now we're going to want to go and pick up this item right here. An elixir, very nice. I don't think we want that other one from the looks of it. Yeah, looks like we don't need that, which is kind of surprising. Very surprising, actually. Okay, and now we're here. Wait. this is where, yeah, there we go. There's a hidden elixir right there. Gotta make sure you don't forget that, because that's certainly going to be very important for restoring our PP later on. Okay, and in here, amazing that that heals us. All of our PP and all of our health and everything is now fully restored, so that's amazing. Okay, and now that we are up here, what do we do from here? Okay, straight up, da-da-da-da-da-da, like this. Okay, let's go ahead and battle this lady. Okay, more rock slides, that's fine. I'm ready for some more rock slides. I think rock slides will be fine here. Just gotta be careful to not accidentally mash A and just use horn drill. Is rock slide down 1 or down 2? I think it's down 1, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it looks like it's down 1. Very nice. Okay, 1 rock slide should be enough. It's really nice that these rock slide attacks are not missing, because I don't think that rock slide has 100% accuracy. It's probably 85 or 90 or 95% accuracy. Something like that. But here's the next lady to battle. And then, hold on, is there an item to pick up here? Because there's a green square there, so I'm guessing maybe we're going to have to pick up an item. Okay, let's get ready to go down 1. I didn't want to mash A right away after doing down, because I thought, you know what? If my down input doesn't get registered, and I'm mashing A, then I'll end up just using horn drill on it, and it'll be not very effective. Okay, and there is an item to collect here. Now, against the Marowak, we're just going to use Ice Beam, so that will make life very easy. It's so funny that you can't just use a repel over here to avoid this Pokemon from appearing. But I guess it makes sense because it is a kind of main storyline event. So, of course, you're going to have to actually go through it and take care of it. But yeah, Ice Beam is super effective, so that'll be fine. Okay, and now it's time for some Team Rocket fellas to battle here. Goodbye, Cubone's mother. Whoops. Repel's effect wore off. Do I have to use another repel? Or no? Let's see, does it say anything about using another repel? Probably not. I probably just took too many steps here. Okay, well anyways, just 3 ice beams over here to take out the first guy. This will be an easy way to do it, so let's just go ahead, go up. There we go, perfect. Now I can just mash A. The rest of this, so that gives me a moment. Drink some water. Yeah, there we go. Perfect, perfect. Drank some water. Very good. It is 2:09 a.m. now. We are doing okay here, I think. When do we have to finish this by? We have to finish this by 3:30 a.m. The sooner I go to bed, the better. Because we're up a little bit late right now. I don't think my sister has ever heard me, or I've ever kept her up while I have been recording. Which is kind of funny. You know, earplugs are great for sleeping. Well, you know what? I like earplugs for sleeping, I'll say that. I don't know if they're actually good to use. It makes sense that they would be good, because you know what? Hold on, let's use X accuracy and then 2 horn drills. Because you know what? Noise can be quite distracting for sleep. So if you reduce noise and you reduce light... Well, I guess earplugs don't reduce light, but if you use a sleeping mask, then that'll reduce light. If you have blinds that really stop the light from coming in. But you know what? It's so funny because what if you naturally want to use the light to wake you up? I wonder what would be better. That'd be something interesting to consider. Okay, but anyways, this guy, we're just gonna use a bunch of ice beams to defeat him. We're gonna use up to 5 ice beams to defeat him, and then we're gonna go and get the Poke Flute from Mr. Fuji soon. And then we're actually going to Koga soon, which might be kind of surprising. Because isn't Koga gym leader number 6 or so? Kind of funny how you do the gyms slightly out of order like that. Actually, quite a bit out of order. How many gym badges do we have? We have the first 3 gym badges, and now we're going for gym badge number 6. What even is gym badge? Gym badge number 4 is probably Erica, the grass type. Then 5 is probably Sabrina, the psychic type. 7 is probably Koga, the poison... Or sorry, 6 is Koga, the poison type. 7 is Blaine, the fire type. And then 8 is supposed to be Giovanni, the ground type. But yeah, we don't do it in exactly that order. We do Erica near the end, which is kind of funny. Okay, anyways, let's go to Mr. Fuji here. You're not getting away with this. Oh yeah? Watch me. Hey, you came to save me. Thanks, but I came here on my own free will. I came here to save the Cubone's mother ghost. Okay, so let's see. What are we doing? Must take the Poke Center in Celadon. Oh, and I have to talk to Mr. Fuji. Yeah, he says we have to love our Pokemon and all that. That's true, that's true. Okay, must take the Poke Center in Celadon. Walk out of his house, then fly to Celadon. Down 1, okay. Fly. Down 1. There we go. Perfect, 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 perfect. Replenishes PP and sets Celadon as the warp point, and those are two things that we both want to happen. We definitely want both of those things to happen. Okay. Very nice. Now then, bike where? Bike east to Saffron City. Okay, I guess we're biking to Saffron City now. Yeah, it's probably quite a bit faster to bike like that. I was worried that I would fall down there. Okay, let's give the guard the fresh water. There we go, very nice. And where are we going? Take the stairs up to floor 5. Yeah, we have to go into Silphco now. I'm assuming getting on your bike is probably a little bit faster. I love that the bike is right at the top. Wait, is Silphco here or down 1? Can I go through here? No, I can't! Okay, well, good thing that we learned that today. Okay, so remember, go down if you want to go to Silphco. And that guy gets out of the way. Okay, and we have to go up to floor 5. So we're starting on floor 1 here. I probably should have just gone this way. How crazy is this? That they have a giant pool at the entrance to the office like that, and they probably keep their lappers there. Okay, and I'm not walking the right way. Okay, floor 2, 3, 4, 5. Walk to the left, get the hidden elixir in the plant. Okay. There we go, found the hidden elixir. Okay, then walk down and talk to the rocket next to the teleport pad. Whoa, good thing I didn't accidentally walk into that guy. Wait, does it say talk to him? Oh yeah, talk to him and then you walk down and go... Okay, I see. Yeah, because we have to go and get the key card. Okay, we ideally want to take a bit of damage here. So, hold on. How do I battle against this guy? X accuracy and horn drill. Okay, sure. X accuracy and horn drill. Oh, he just used Leer. That's too bad. Too bad that we didn't take any damage there. Because, yeah, we do want our HP to go down a little bit for a specific strategy that we use against Koga. Okay, let's go like this. Then come on back. Then we can go and get the key card here. I think they did update these pictures, because hold on. Where am I supposed to go after this? Get the key card. And where do you go after the key card? Sylph Rival. Hold on a second, guys. Do we go to over here now? I am going to save, because I don't know if this guy's gonna notice me, and if he notices me, then that's bad. We don't want him to notice us. There's no way that this is where we have to go. No. Okay, I think I remember where we have to go. I think we have to go up through here. Is it this one or is it the next one? I think it is this one. Let's just make sure that we're not missing anything. Let's see. Okay, take the hidden elixir in the plant, walk down, talk to the rocket. Defeat the guy, get the key card. But then it says what to do against Sylph Rival. Do you go here to go to Sylph Rival? Yeah, this has got to be it. And then you go up like this. Okay. And come on up here. Open this door. And then there's a teleporter here that you take. Yeah, and then there's the rival. Okay, let's battle against the rival. There we go. Hey, what took you, ZXMany? Okay, so we're gonna use an X accuracy and an X speed, and then horn drill everything except for Growlithe. On Growlithe, we're going to rock slide. Oh, and it says if you're 80 plus HP, use max ether in the next fight. And if you're 1 to 79 HP... Okay, wait, let's get started with this, though. X accuracy first. Okay, X accuracy, good. Nice, we're taking damage, that's good, that's what we want. And wait, was it X speed? Okay, yeah, X speed, okay, very good, very good. Okay, sand attack, but it failed, that's fine. Now, horn drill, right? Yep, horn drill, everything except for Growlithe. Okay, so it says, use slot 7 max ether on horn drill before the next fight, if you're 1 to 79 HP. And if you're 80 plus HP, use it in the next fight. Okay, so yeah, let's just keep going with horn drill here. Usually, you'll have high HP. Oh, okay. We're not facing... Okay, and over here we got a rock slide. There we go. Very nice. I kind of combined those. Yeah, now it's back to horn drills. Okay, yeah, because there's another Sylph rocket that we face off against before Giovanni. I was thinking that we just go straight to Giovanni. I actually forgot about that. And the reason we take the X speed is probably because we need that to be faster than the Alakazam, because Alakazam is fast. Alakazam has amazing stats. Alakazam is a good Pokemon. Okay, so then, since we have 80 plus HP, we're going to use Max Ether in the next fight. Okay, so against Cubone, X accuracy, and then use Max Ether. Okay, so this guy's defeated, which is nice. Yeah, so X accuracy, Max Ether, Ice Beam, and then we're going to use Horn Drills. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, bro. Okay, now let's just head on down here, and we're gonna battle against this guy. Wait, there's the guy. I was gonna say, where's the guy? Why isn't he noticing us? I wonder if it's faster to walk down a little bit more and then walk to the right. If I go to the left a little bit, just so that I can pass by this guy easier, because now I'm gonna have to walk around him, so I wonder if it's actually faster going the other way. Okay, so probably X accuracy, right? Did I do that correctly? Yeah, X accuracy, okay. And now, Max Ether, right? Where's Max Ether? Max Ether. Yeah, use Max Ether on Horn Drill. Bro, you're just using Growl and stuff? Come on, I need lower HP. What are you doing, bro? Oh, that's not good that he's not damaging us. Okay, now I'm gonna use some Horn Drills and just defeat everybody, and my HP's gonna be way too high. Hopefully his next... Not his next Pokemon, but hopefully in the next battle we take a little bit of damage. Because that would make the Koga fight a little bit faster, because for whatever reason, we want Koga's Wheezing to use self-destruct and defeat itself. But, yeah, that's kind of a surprise. Maybe it's because of the number of Horn Drill attacks, but yeah, if we went over to the left and we lured that guy over to the side, I wonder if there would have been a faster way to do it, because then we wouldn't have had to walk around him like that. But anyways, here's Giovanni, so we're gonna just X accuracy, and then Horn Drill everything except for Rhyhorn. On Rhyhorn, we are going to Ice Beam. Nice. Yeah, this is really jogging my memory for what Pokemon Red is like. Not only jogging my memory, but we're also learning a bit about what the game is like, because even though it's my third time following this guide, we're still sometimes making some mistakes and learning things about the game. Okay, and we only have 3 Horn Drills, so we have to be careful to not accidentally use the Horn Drill on Rhyhorn. Because yeah, we want to save our final Horn Drill for Nidoqueen. I guess using Ice Beams on Nidoqueen probably wouldn't be the end of the world. She probably has pretty high... Well, I guess it would be special defense for Ice Beam, not regular defense. She probably has a pretty good special stat. So maybe it would take a few hits, but maybe it'll use Earthquake on me if I use Ice Beams on it, so it might be a little tough. But anyways, there's that. Okay, now take the elevator to floor 10. Ah. Okay. Kind of funny that we do that now and not later. Because I thought that you normally pick up those items before here. Yeah, I thought we'd just teleport out of here. Where's the elevator? Let's see, where's the elevator? How in the world do I get to the elevator? What do I do to get to an elevator? Huh? Okay, well at least all the Team Rocket guys are out of here. Okay, so take the elevator to floor 10. Go all the way down to floor 10. Not all the way down, but all the way down and then up 2, I guess. Okay, floor 10. Walk left. Okay, walk left. Here we go. Now we're gonna have to unlock something. Well, I guess I already got this. Okay, now it says this. Let's see, what does it say? What does it say? I just read this. Pick up the rightmost item first. Carbos. There we go. And then, does it say pick up the other 2 after that? Does the order not matter? Rare Candy probably doesn't matter, and then the other 2. Okay, TM26 and Rare Candy. Dig out. Okay, whoops, that's not how you dig. You dig with this guy. Okay, now we have to be careful. Because now it says use the Carbos on Nido. Cursor is not on Nido. Okay, so Carbos is at the bottom, I'm guessing. Oh, near the bottom. Go up 1. Very nice. Bike west to Snorlax. Okay, we're doing pretty good, I think. This is pretty good. And it's so funny that Snorlax, we don't even battle him. I think we actually just run away from this Snorlax. How funny is that? Because I love Snorlax. Snorlax is such a cool Pokemon. Okay, so where's Pokeflute? Where's Pokeflute? Let's see. Pokeflute, where are you? Oh, near the bottom, I guess. Okay. Menu next to Snorlax. Oh, use slot 3 super repel. Swap paralyze heal with rare candy, and then use Pokeflute. That's what we were supposed to do. I see. Well, I guess we're just gonna run away from this Snorlax. Hello there, Snorlax. Hope you don't mind me just running away from you. Okay, let's do the menuing, it says. Okay, use slot 3 super repel. Okay, that is there. Go down, swap paralyze heal with rare candy. Okay. And I guess that's it. And you know what? I should save here, because in Cycling Road, some things can go poorly. We might accidentally run into some of the guys that we don't want to run into, so let's be a little careful here. Okay, let's go like this. There we go. Okay, now how many over here do we want to go? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then we want to go around here. There we go, we got the item. Okay, now from here we want to go to the right. And then down. There's gonna be a hidden PP up somewhere, so hold on, let's just make our way down here. Where is it? Wait, did we just get the hidden PP up, or is there something else that we have to get? I think that was the hidden PP up. Was it or no? Because we got some item there, but I swear there's another item that you need. Well, let's just see. Pick up... Oh, the hidden rare candy, then hug the right wall, biking down. Hug the right wall, biking down, okay. Get the hidden PP up. Okay, so there's some guy somewhere around here that we want to avoid. So you know what, I'm actually going to save here because we might accidentally run into him. That's what I'm thinking, let's see. Okay, so we want to avoid that guy. Oh, and then... Do we go down like this or what? Where's the next guy? There's another guy. There's for sure another guy somewhere around here. There's either another guy or an item here. Okay, there's a guy there. Ah, so you can go like that. And now slightly down like that. Around here, there's gonna be an item. There we go. Okay, there's the hidden PP up. You can bike straight down after getting the PP up. Okay, so there's gonna be a guy here, but don't get scared. Don't get scared. He's not gonna see us. Very nice. Okay, menu immediately after exiting the guard's house after Cycling Road. Use slot 3 super repel. Okay, so... Oh, I guess I took too many steps because my super repel already wore off. That's my guess. Okay. Now then. Use slot 3 super repel. Okay, so let's go up to the very top. We probably should have been at the top. I must have done something wrong there. Probably earlier. Okay, use that. Go down 1. Use 4 rare candies on Nido. 1. 2. 3. There we go. 1 rare candy's left over. Okay. Swap down 1. That. With TM26. There's TM26. Now what? Use PP up on Horn Drill. Okay. Whoops. Well, good thing that was the first item. Good thing we did that nicely. Now teach slot 5 Earthquake. Over what? Don't want to mash through too quickly and accidentally get rid of a move. Teach Earthquake over what? Slot 2 Rock Slide. Goodbye, Rock Slide. I do like Earthquake more than Rock Slide. Okay, get on the bike. There we go. And now... we can just make our way over nicely over here. Just cut... Yeah, that's not where you cut. Over here is where you cut. And I guess I probably could have just gone up. Instead of... There we go. Yeah, probably could have just gone up instead of going down 3 times. That probably would have been better. Were these images updated? Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I'll pay to enter here. These images seem like they're updated. It seems like they updated them, and I really appreciate it. Either the images were updated, or I was playing with this just taking up half the screen. And that made the images show up in a weird way before. Okay, so let's see, where are we going? Up above the house like this. And straight to the right. And up over here and to the right. Perfect. Okay, now we can just head on over like this. Up the stairs and go and get something here. Carbos, very nice. Now go down the stairs here and... Okay, now we're going over here. There's something to get here. Oh, I guess we're just going like this. Is there another item to get here? I don't think we have to get that item. It doesn't look like we have to get that item, so we're just gonna continue on over this way. And head on down. Or Repel's effect wore off. Oh, it's funny, because it says over here is when you use the next one. Is my movement really that inefficient? Am I so bad at this? Because I would think that they would make us use the item just before the Repel wears off. That would make sense to me. So I must be taking too many steps and messing stuff up. That must be what it is. That has to be what it is. There's no other explanation. Okay, now from here, we can go like this. We can go around that. Make our way back up. And yeah, we're not collecting any of those. Now let's get ready to just go straight down from here. Right? Oh, look at that. That was a nice long straight path. Okay, and we gotta get the golden teeth here. Okay, now then, is there a hidden max revive here or something? What is it? Oh, just a regular revive. Okay. Okay, and I guess we don't need that item that's over there. Now, hold on. Is there some item that we're supposed to toss or something? Because this guy gives us an item, but my inventory's always full when I make it over to him, and I'm not sure why. So let's see. Yeah, why is my inventory always full when I make it over to this guy? What item are we not supposed to have, huh? Let's see. Get the Carbos in Zone 2. Oh, in Zone 3, when you use the Super Repel, that's when you use the Carbos on your Nido. So that's how you get rid of the other Carbos. Okay. There we go. So that's the item that you're supposed to get rid of when you use the other Super Repel. Okay, there we go. Got HM03 from him. Exit the house, dig out of the safari. Okay, let's go. Exit the house. Gotta use this guy to dig out. Fly to Fuchsia, down 2, and then walk to Koga's gym. Okay, fly to Fuchsia. That's not fly! It is fly, down 2, gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me, what a sneeze. Okay, and it's funny that it specifies walk to the gym instead of get on the bike. Because it's probably a bit faster to walk since it's just a few steps like that. Okay, Repel's effect wore off, that's fine. Okay, now you know what? I'm actually gonna save in this gym so I don't accidentally battle against some trainers that I don't need to battle against. Is there a picture of the gym? Oh, I guess there's no picture of the gym. Oh wait, there is a picture of the gym. Oh, and it's probably faster to walk over to that guy to the left and talk to him rather than have him come to you here, but that's okay. Okay, so for the first guy, we're just gonna use a bunch of Earthquakes to defeat all of his Pokemon. And Earthquake should be down 1 because I think it replaced Rock Slide, and I think Rock Slide was down 1. Yes, very nice. Okay, perfect. Earthquake is such a fun move. You know, it was so fun playing through Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire when you would get Kyogre and you would get Groudon, and then you'd have moves like Earthquake and Surf and having double battles in the way that that would attack others. It's so funny though that Earthquake would attack your, the move Earthquake would damage your own partner unless they're a flying type or they have the move Levitate, but Surf wouldn't do that. But then in Gen 4, they changed it so that Surf also damages your partner, I believe, because I guess Surf was considered too OP in double battles. But anyways, time to continue on up this way. And let's see, there's gonna be at least one more other guy that we have to battle, and I'm guessing it's this guy here. Yeah, it has to be this guy, because then it's Koga right after that. Okay, so we have to Earthquake, and then Earthquake plus Thunderbolt. Or do Thunderbolt plus Earthquake if you have 90 plus HP, okay. So I think we do have 90 plus HP, right? Let's see. Yeah, we do have 90 plus HP. Okay, so for the second Pokemon... Oh, no! I was just mashing A because I thought that we were going to... Ah, man. I don't think it's worth resetting over that. Yeah, I'm out of Horn Drills. That's not good. Oh, man. That's not good. How bad are things going to be now? Oh, no. I don't think that's worth resetting over, is it? Oh, man, because I don't want to have to redo the whole gym, but... Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. When's the next time that I have to use Horn Drill? Huh? When's the next time that I have to use Horn Drill? I'm facing off against Blaine soon. But I'm using a bunch of Horn Drills on Blaine, so I'm not super worried. Hopefully this goes okay. This'll be fine, right? Wait, what did I... Did I do what I was supposed to do at all? I'm at 99 HP. Did I do Thunderbolt and Earthquake, or did I just do Earthquake? What in the world am I even doing? Oh boy, I'm not good at following instructions anymore. This is what happens when you play the game at 2:30 a.m. Right now it's 2:31 a.m. So I guess this is what happens when you play the game at 2:31 a.m. Okay, so let's just earthquake everything. Let's earthquake everything, except for his wheezing. On wheezing, use slot 6 elixir, then stall with Pokeflute until it uses self-destruct. Okay. Okay, so on Muck we use Earthquake, on Coughing we use Earthquake, on the second Coughing we use Earthquake, then on Wheezing we're just gonna use an Elixir. Okay, nice, level 45 already, great news. Very, very good. Okay, there's another Earthquake. Okay, now Wheezing, use slot 6 Elixir. Okay, got it. Use Elixir. PP was restored, amazing. Oh, and it used self-destruct right away, that's great, I didn't have to stall with Pokeflutes. Do I die from that or no? And I survive! That's so funny! Okay, wait. I don't think that's actually bad. Maybe it is, but I don't think it is. Okay, now it's time for the gym rush. Okay, so walk out of the gym. It's so funny that it says walk out of the gym instead of dig out of the gym. I'm guessing we can't dig out of this gym, that's probably why. But it's, yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised at that. That really surprises me. Okay, so walk out, use slot 4 rare candy on Nidoking. Slot 4 rare candy, use that on Nidoking. Yeah, because if we were fainted, that would have given us a little bit of HP. Now I guess you get on the bike east, go to the Wardens, and then we're going to give him the gold teeth, and he's going to give us strength. Because I think we already have surf. So we go here to get strength from this guy. Nice, and we give him the gold teeth. Okay, so yeah, we have room in our inventory, and we also used up the rare candy that we had. So we have even more space. Okay, so now exit the house, fly to Pallet Town. Okay, let's fly to Pallet Town, and I think that's just the default, right? Yeah, that's just the default. Walk left, dodging the lass, and face the edge of the water. Okay, and then it's gonna be time to surf. So for surfing... Oh, I didn't dodge her, that's funny. Okay, use slot 3 super repel. And then... Oh, I have to teach surf. Okay, so let's go to the menu then. Okay. Scroll down 17. That's quite a few. HMO3. Surf. And surf, we'd probably teach it over slot 2. That would make sense. Yeah, over slot 2. If it already knows dig. Yes. Because later on we're going to teach it strength, and we probably use strength quite a bit more often. More frequently than we would use surf. Go straight down. Just sidestep 1 to the left and not bonk into the fisherman. Okay, so let's go 1 left. There we go. Okay, now we just go straight down. So easy to get here. It's so funny, because if you try to go here from... sorry, not from Cinnabar. If you try to go to Cinnabar from... what's the place with Koga called? Saffron City? It ends up being so many more trainers, and it's so much longer of a path, and so much more of a complicated path also. But anyways... Time to go to the Pokemon Mansion. Okay, take the stairs up, and then walk up and around to the next stairs, okay? Walk up and around to the next stairs, not taking the next stairs immediately. Hit the switch and fall through the hole. Okay, we're good at following instructions again. Press it? Yes. Did I press it? Or did I say no? I think I need to press... I think I accidentally pressed it the first time. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is how we need to go. We need to go down like this. Here. Okay, so we're down here. Okay, so let's go like this. I don't know how far that guy can see. But... avoid the scientists and get the Carbos next to the trees. Okay. Note that your cursor is on... Squirtle. Okay, so go down 1. Teach HM04. To Squirtle. You can teach it over slot 1. Yep, very good. Okay, and go down 1. Use Carbos on this guy. Yeah, we have to make sure to menu properly. And then use another Super Repel. Perfect spot to use the Super Repel. Okay, actually amazing. Oh, it says scroll to the bottom of the bag. Why scroll to the bottom of the bag? Leave the cursor on cancel. Okay, sure. If it says to do that, we'll do it. If we're actually reading instructions now, why not? Why not? Actually reading instructions? Why not do that? Okay, let's save. In case I mess up something here. Okay, let's see. Hit the switches, get the 2 candies. Okay, so there are 2 rare candies to get around here. I don't think that is one of them that we need. A secret switch. Press it? Yes. Did I press it? I'm hoping I did. Okay, now let's be careful with our movement. Yeah, it looks like I did because that door is closed now. And now we can go through here. Let's make our way up through here. We can go and get this rare candy over here. Or sorry, that's not a rare candy. That's a switch that we have to hit. There we go. Yeah, I'm expecting it to make a kind of door opening or door closing sound when we hit the switch. But it just plays the regular clicking through a menu sound, so that makes me think that we didn't get it. Okay, and there's an invisible rare candy right there. Perfect. And now there's going to be a key that we need here. Hopefully our inventory isn't full. Very good. Okay, pick up the secret key. Wait! Ah, no more room! Look at that. Okay, so what item? Get the 2 candies, use the 2 rare candies, and then you pick it up. Ah, okay. So we're finally doing it properly now. That's so funny that I wasn't doing this right for a very long time. Okay, so after you get the rare candies, that's when you use that. And then you dig out. Hopefully you dig out. There we go. Okay, so let's fly down 2 to go to Cinnabar. And then we're gonna go do Blaine's puzzle, if we could call it a puzzle. I'd like to drink some water, but I don't really have a good opportunity to drink some water. Hopefully I have a chance to go drink some water soon. Is it faster to bike to the gym or walk? I think in that case it might be faster to just walk. Anyways. Okay, so first puzzle, the answer is A. So let's just keep mashing A. Maybe in one of these puzzles that could be a good opportunity for just mashing a button, and I'll have a chance to go drink some water. Walk properly, please. Okay, so next it's gonna be no. The answer is gonna be no. Okay, let's drink water. Getting my water. Perfect, right on time. Okay, both hands. Okay, and repel wore off. Here's the next puzzle. It's going to be no again. So I think there are 3 no's. Poliwag evolves 3 times. Okay, good. I think we did 2 no's so far, so I think the next one's gonna be no. I'm actually not 100% sure, though. Imagine if we mess it up. That would be bad. You know what? Is it worth saving? I think it could be worth saving, because I'm actually not 100% sure. Okay, we are 2 hours and 4 minutes in, and the crazy thing is, I'm pretty sure the world record speedrun is already done the game now. That is unbelievable. Well, you know what? I guess we did make quite a few mistakes. Okay, so there we go. So that was no for the 3rd time in a row. And hold on, what time is it? Let me look at the real time right now. It is 2:39 a.m. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Okay, so we said yes, and now the final one is going to be no, and then it's going to be time for battling against Mr. Blaine, the gym leader. Okay, so the final one is no. So let me drink some more water while we do this. Alright, let's get ready. Okay, so I think this should be a fine battle. Hello there, Mr. Blaine, gym leader of Cinnabar Gym. Wait, he looks like he has a bit of a belly from his sprite over there. Okay, so we need to X accuracy, then earthquake, and horn drill everything else, and then dig out of here, and then we're gonna go to Sabrina. Okay, so let's go ahead and use an X accuracy. Please don't kill me. Agility, haha. I think sometimes he uses super potion also, which is kind of funny. Oh, that's so funny that he just used agility twice like that. Very funny that he didn't hurt us. Yeah, I think every time I've ever been to Blaine, where I go for that setup, he's used a super potion, so it was funny to see him use agility instead of a super potion there. But anyways, time to just use a few more horn drills here, and let's drink some water while we do this. Okay, there we go. Very nice. Okay, and here's this final Pokemon. Let's just stretch for a moment and get ready to dig out of here. I'm so glad that this is going so well. I'm very glad that this is going so well. Here, you can have this. Make room for the gift. No, I'm going to run away from you and never see you again. Goodbye, Blaine. At least not in this playthrough. Okay, so fly to where? Oh wait, does it say to bike? Bike east to Sabrina's gym by going through the guardhouse. That's so funny. Ah, very, very funny that that's what it says. I'm guessing because if you can actually control the character, then it's a bit faster to go to the gym like this than to go to the Poke Center first. That's so funny though, because you'd think that we would be able to fly to Saffron by now. And you'd think that that would be faster. Okay, now hold on. What is the strategy in here again? Teleporter puzzle. Diagonal, diagonal, down. Okay, sounds simple enough. Ah, I couldn't walk there. That's so funny. Okay, diagonal, diagonal, down. Okay, diagonal. Then, diagonal. And down. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and I'm saving here, of course. Because Sabrina is really quite the troublemaker. Save before talking to Sabrina if you have 0 speed DV or you don't know your DVs. I don't know my DVs. Okay, so let's see. Earthquake on everybody. And on Alakazam, Earthquake again if Reflect is used. Okay. Take the teleporter and then dig. That causes the animation to be faster after you defeat Sabrina. That's something that was really surprising to me. I asked about that in the Pokemon speedrunning Discord. And people told me, yeah, it's just the way that the animation works. So I thought, you know what, okay. That's how it is, that's how it is. Mr. Mime is such a strange Pokemon, isn't he? Okay, well, goodbye to Mr. Mime. Okay, next we're gonna go to Erica. Bike to Erica's gym, avoid optionals inside by hugging the left wall, and cut the top left tree. Okay, so goodbye to Venomoth. Now there's gonna be an Alakazam. So let's see, okay, we are faster than Alakazam. And that was very nice. Okay, perfect. Just one hit KO'd everything with earthquakes. That was very nice. Why does Sabrina also have a whip? What's with all these trainers and their whips? Okay, but is it really faster to do this than to just use dig right away? Going down to here like this. And then going here. And going like that and dig. Yeah, I guess dig does really make you go pretty quick there. Okay, but anyways, let's get on our bicycle. And now, what is the fastest way over to Sabrina? Huh? Oh, no. Can I go down this way? I wonder if it's faster to go that way or do the other cut. No, I don't think the other cut over there actually brings us to where we want to go. So we do have to go down like this. Okay. And now then, avoid the optionals in the gym. That's important. And you know what? In case I don't know how to hug the left wall, I'm going to save again. Look at all this time we're spending saving. Isn't that lovely? Okay, hug the left wall to avoid optionals. Oh, I remember. You have to go like that. That's what it was. Yeah, because I remember that lady got me before. Whoops, don't want to save again after that. I would like to cut the tree, please. Thank you. Okay, so over here, just ice beams. This is the ice beam gym, because ice is super effective against grass. And then, we're going to go to Giovanni. And after Giovanni, I guess we're going to Victory Road. So I guess it's time to get going soon. Okay, let's see, let's see. Ice beam. There we go, very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted. Now, let's have a chat with you. Okay, now how do we get out of the gym after we defeat her? Exit Erica's gym by cutting the middle tree. Okay, sounds simple enough. And then fly up 1 to go to Viridian City. Okay, and let's have a look a little bit at what the upcoming gym is going to be like. It almost seems like she is a psychic type Erica there, the way that she had that floating Pokeball there. Okay, and let's go ahead and just use some ice beams here. Okay, so when we go into this gym, we're going to have to go up and around. And then I think we battle that one guy and then we leave. We could also choose to collect an item. I think you get an extra revive or something on the way out. Vileplume's a kind of funny Pokemon, isn't it? Not really a Pokemon that I really used in my regular playthroughs. I never really used too many grass types, I think, in any of my regular playthroughs. In Gen 3, though, I loved playing with every single starter. I loved all of the starters. I've played through the game multiple times with every single starter, and I love all of them. Gen 3 is such a good game. Really, really, really love Gen 3. Gen 4 is a fun one, too. I don't give Gen 4 enough love, especially since it has a remake now. Okay, so let's fly up 1. And it's so funny, when the Gen 4 remakes came out, when Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl came out, I thought, you know what? At the time, that was the newest Pokemon game that I had played, Gen 4, Diamond and Pearl, and they got a remake, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and I go, it's so funny that I haven't played through the next game, Pokemon Black and White, yet. And those games are probably going to start getting remakes soon, and I haven't even played the original. So it's going to be kind of funny when Pokemon starts getting remakes of games that you haven't played the original of. Okay, so yeah, we are of course going up here. I guess we can pick up that item right now. Gotta revive. We can is this guy supposed to notice us or no? I don't remember if this guy's supposed to notice us or not. Hold on, he sent out a Rhyhorn, we Ice Beam him. Oh yeah, we are. Okay, good. I was scared for a second because I go, wait a minute. We have to get the black belt guy to move out of the way, but I guess we do battle this guy also, so staying one spot closer to him is probably a little bit faster, because then he doesn't have to walk as far. But yeah, then we want this guy to notice us here. And then we're gonna exit the gym after this. Okay, so let's see. Machoke. We have a good shot of defeating him with Earthquake. Let's see, because earlier on in the game, our Earthquake didn't seem too strong, but now it seems like, or sorry, not our Earthquake didn't seem too strong. Our attack stat didn't seem too strong earlier on, but lately, oh, okay, well, we got a critical hit, so we don't know if we needed it or not, but anyways, time to defeat everyone else with an Earthquake also. And then we could do Earthquake or Earthquake plus Thunderbolt here against this guy. Let's see, is just Earthquake enough? That is my question. Alright, okay, I guess just Earthquake is enough. Very nice. Okay, so let's leave the gym. Okay. Here we go. And I think it's a bit faster to walk around like that than to take the spin tiles. Because the spin tiles seem to be quite slow. Please don't leave the gym. It's not time to leave the gym. We just entered the gym, in fact. It's not time to leave. There we go. Now we can go around like this. And make our way over to here, and it shall be time to battle against Mr. Giovanni. Okay, do I have to do anything before the Giovanni fight? Menu okay, use slot 5 elixir. Good thing I checked. There we go. PP was restored. Good thing I did that there. Yeah, it says menu 1 step into the gym upon re-entering and use slot 5 elixir. So, good thing that I checked right before battling Giovanni, because for some reason I was thinking, wait, my memory is making me think that we have to do something before battling him. And it was good that I remembered that. I think I'm starting to remember that because we've actually done this a few times. And you know what? It's gonna be really close, because earlier on I was saying, hey, are we gonna beat the game before 3:30 a.m.? It's 2:49 a.m. right now. Wait. What am I supposed to do? Nidoqueen? Oh, Earthquake. Okay, I was thinking that maybe I have to use some items or something. But yeah, it looks like we're not using any X accuracy or anything like that. I was kind of just mashing through the fight. I kind of forgot that we have to actually follow the strategy, and there's a guide. I was thinking, oh, just mash A, and then we'll defeat everybody. Okay, so on Rhydon, use 1 to 2 Ice Beams. Rhydon will not deal any damage to you. Okay. Let's see, what is it going to use? If it survives? It was Frozen Solid! He used Guard Spec, that's so funny. And it's kind of funny that they can choose to use an item after you attack it. I think that that's very funny. Okay, you can pick up the Revive if you need it. Okay, so we use the Super Repel, bike west toward Victory Road to meet your rival. Okay, I don't have room for your items, which is fine. We're exiting out of here. Let's go down this way. Let's see how much slower it is. That doesn't seem too slow. Maybe that is faster than walking around. I'm not sure. Okay, well anyways, use a Super Repel. There we go. Get on the bicycle. And now let's go west to the rival. Where are you, rival? I'm ready for a battle, if you are too. If you're prepared for a battle, so am I. Okay, so X accuracy and X speed. And this fight is a little complicated because we have to switch between some different moves. We're using some Ice Beams, some Thunderbolts, some Earthquakes, and then finishing off with a Horn Drill. Kind of funny that an Ice Beam won't defeat his Venusaur. So anyways, X accuracy and X speed to start. So X accuracy, there we go. Okay, speed greatly rose for you, that's fine. I'll use X speed. Yeah, and it just keeps using agility, which is funny. Okay, so now 2 Ice Beams. Keep using agility, just keep boosting your speed. Let's see what happens. Nice, 1 Ice Beam is enough, very nice. Looks like we have some good stats. Okay, Rhyhorn is next, Ice Beam again. Okay, now Thunderbolt on Gyarados. And Gyarados comes out because that's going to be double super effective. There we go, Thunderbolt. And next, we're going to use Earthquake on Growlithe, and Earthquake also on Alakazam instead of Horndrill, which is kind of funny. Okay, so there's the Earthquake on Growlithe. Now let's see, use the Super Repel when you reach the other side of the lake, and then bike into Victory Road. Okay, so let's get ready. This is a really nice picture here. They have a really nice picture of the map here. I think that this was updated. It seems like it is updated. It looks like it's a new picture, because it is kind of different from what I remember. I don't think that it was exactly like this before.
That loosened me up. I'm ready for the Pokemon League. You need to practice. But hey, I'm out of here. Smell you later.
Alright, let's go. Down here, up here, and there we go. So when we get to the other side of the lake, that's when we want to use the Super Repel. Oh, and I have to remember to go the right way. Do I get on my bike here? I don't know if it's worth getting on the bike here. Let's see, okay, go up like this. Now is it to the left? Yes. Excuse me. Okay, now we can go straight up through there, I guess. Even though the tiles lead to the left, which is kind of funny. There we go. Oh, that is the rainbow badge! Okay then, please, right on ahead. Thank you. Okay, and we don't want to use strength. So we have to make sure to go down and use surf, because that is the second option. Okay, and I don't want to go onto the ground here, I think. I think this ground is not the main island. That's just some little small island. Okay, and now we're gonna continue to the left and go through the gate there. Thank you. Now where do we go next? Up here. Oh, I should have probably used the Super Repel, but that's okay. You know what, I might as well use the Super Repel now. And then why not get onto the bike also? Now what way do we go here, huh? Oh, cool, you're just right there. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. Very good. Volcano badge. So we're almost there. I go up here? No, I have to go around. Ah. Yeah, I don't remember all the little spots where we have to go. You can only pass here if you have the Earth badge. That is the Earth badge! Okay. Let's use strength. Nice that strength is the first thing. And we hear the little Squirtle sound effect. The little Squirtle cry. Okay, let's be careful with our inputs here. Get our Squirtle. Or sorry, not our Squirtle. Get our Boulder to over there where we want it to be. And we've got to get our boulder in here. That's what we need to do. That is what we need to do. Get our boulder in place. And I'm probably actually going to save after getting this boulder in place, just because this takes a little bit of time to do. And there is a chance that I'm going to accidentally run into a trainer, and the trainer is going to spot me, because that did happen right around here before. Okay, and our in-game time is about 2:20 right now. So yeah, if we want to get a sub... Oh wait, I can't go that way. Guess we have to go up here first, huh? Yeah, we have to go up here first. Okay, this is the way that we have to go. Okay, now hold on, is there a trainer that we have to watch out here for? I guess don't go too high up. Yeah, there we go. And now... watch out for the trainer up there, because there is a trainer there. Am I supposed to repel around here? I guess I will super repel. Why not? Whenever I run out, I guess I'll just use one. Now watch out for him, because he's right up there. There we go. Okay, there's number 1. So where are we now? We are at the top left here. Do I have to strength again? I guess we have to strength again here. Okay, let's go like this. There we go. Now push this down. And push this one over to the left. And when this one comes in there, we're going to be able to continue up through here. We have to push some more boulders in a moment. Okay, looks like top step is the better one. Don't want to go and get that Moltres there. Don't care for the Moltres. Moltres does not matter right now. Can I push a boulder here? There is no boulder here right now, right? Okay, we've got to... do I even go up here? Oh, I have to go through the stairs here and push this one over. Okay, nice that the cursor just stays on Squirtle so we could keep pushing over the boulders like this. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Now we're just going to have to get that one in. I hopefully am not going to misinput something and make us completely mess this up. That would be very bad if that happened. Is it worth saving here? Or do I just continue? I think I'm actually going to take a save here just to be safe, Because there are a lot of things that could go wrong. There could be a misinput. And then we'd have to do a lot of boulder pushing again. Okay, so we've got to get that onto that slot. Super easy. I remember there were quite a few puzzles like this in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire also. And not only did you have to push rocks like this, but there were also the rocks that you could break with rock slide. Okay, now what do you do after putting this one here? I guess you have to go back, huh? You probably have to go all the way back. Okay, Repel's effect wore off. I guess we will use another one. There are probably better moments to use that. And where do I go after this one? Let's see. We push that one all the way there. Or wait, am I supposed to go through the stairs there? I don't think we're supposed to go through the stairs there. Let's see. Do I go down now or what? Where in the world do we go? I don't remember what we have to do after that. Oh boy. Why is this back? Oh no! I know what we have to do. We have to push this all the way over, and then that unlocks something in this room. Oh man. Yeah, so I basically just wasted that time there. That's okay. It's a good time to drink water and stretch now. Okay, can I go past this lady now? Is that what we have to do? I think that is what we have to do. Yeah, there we go. Because now we can go here. That's what it is that we have to do. Okay, got it. Got it. And now, I think I'm out of repels, huh? Yeah, I'm out of repels. That's bad news. Very bad news, because now we're going to start to have some random encounters. Because, yeah, I used too many steps here.
And now there are even more encounters!
Oh, a Golbat. Maybe I'll catch a Golbat and use that to defeat the Elite Four. Doesn't that sound like a good idea?
No, it doesn't. Go away, Golbat. Go away, other wild Pokemon, Zubat. No.
I do not wish to battle you. I wish to leave. Okay, now there's this boulder here. It's funny that this music is playing when we're not even on the bike, but there we go. Now we're on the bike. And now we can use strength, push this all the way over. Probably gonna have some random encounters here, huh? You think we're gonna have random encounters here? I knew we would. That's fine. Okay, and now that's taken care of. Now we should be able to go here.
Don't encounter!
Good. No encounters, please. Thank you. Let's go. Yeah, we made it out. Let's go. Sure, we had a few encounters, but that's okay. Oh yeah, and that one is not the real entrance. We want here. That's a fake too. No. Okay, I need to remember this because I fell for this a few times. Okay, so what can you do? Okay, you can just go through the first one. Okay, just go through the first one. That's the way to go. Perfect, perfect. Okay, not gonna have that problem anymore. Perfect. Now, what do we do here? Buy 5 full restores on the left before entering the Elite Four. Can we just buy 5 full restores? Oh yeah, we probably do have space for that because we are out of, what is it called? We are all out of super repels, so now we have lots of space. Wow, we're at the Elite Four already. That's crazy. And let's see, what's our in-game time? 2:27. Not bad. Not bad, huh? Okay, so let's go like this. For the first one, for Lorelei, what do we have to do? I think I met someone named Lorelei kind of recently. Well, maybe not kind of recently, but I think once in my life. I think I was walking the dog with my sister, and the owner of a dog was named Lorelei, and I immediately thought of Gen 1 Pokemon, because I don't think I've ever heard that name outside of this game. Okay, so what do? Switch to your bird, then switch back to Nidoking. Okay. Switch to your bird. Yeah, because it's probably going to use Aurora Beam right now. There we go. Yeah, so that way we basically don't have our Nidoking faint at the start, which is nice. And now it's going to use rest, I believe. Okay, so we need X accuracy here. And Horn Drill everything except for Jinx. Did I use that thing? I'm assuming I did. I'm assuming I used X accuracy. I was looking over at my other monitor just to make sure... Well, looking ahead at what we're going to be doing next. And hopefully I did everything properly there. Okay, so horn drill everything. Unless we only have one horn drill left at Jinx, then we use Earthquake there. But let's see. Yeah, we still have 3 horn drills left. Okay, so we'll be able to just horn drill Slowbro, then Jinx, then Lapras. Very nice. Okay, and before Bruno, we have to use an elixir. It says, or sorry, an elixir is what we have to use. And then it says, only save the game if 0 revives are left and you are under 46 HP. I still have all of my revives, so does that mean they're saying don't save the game before Bruno? That's crazy. That's crazy. Why wouldn't I save the game before Bruno? You know, if it says that, then I guess I'll just follow the instructions if that's what the instructions say. If the instructions say don't save, I guess I won't save. I've got to use an elixir! I'm so lucky. I'm so very lucky. You know what? I'm probably going to make a mistake before Agatha, so I'm just going to save. Oh boy. Yeah, because I just tapped A. I thought he would talk to me, but I immediately turned away, and I wasn't holding the A button. I wonder if I held the A button if he would have spoken to me, but I just tapped A, so he just turned towards me. Then I thought, wait, I need to use the elixir. Oh boy. Okay, so let's use an X accuracy and then an Ice Beam. There's X accuracy, very nice. Okay, he used X defend. Oh, that's kind of crazy. I think we can still defeat him with an Ice Beam though, very nice. Now, we should just horn drill Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee. So let's get ready for some horn drills here. And then when the next Onix comes out, we're gonna Ice Beam that one. So here's one more horn drill. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan are kind of cool Pokemon. It's kind of cool that Hitmonchan can learn so many different move types. Do Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Lightning Punch. So it's nice to have a large variety of attacks like that, but his stats aren't too amazing. That's the only bad thing, I guess. Okay, and anyways, time for a horn drill here. And there we go. Okay, now Agatha. Before Agatha, use elixir. So another elixir, I guess. Full restore, optional save. Always save with 0 revives. Alright, let's go. So, use the elixir. Do I need another elixir after? If you forgot to elixir before Agatha, use elixir before Lance. So I won't use the elixir now if I don't need it. Okay, let's save. And full restore. Oh, that's funny that they tell you to use the elixir here. I guess it's because if you're using items... Okay, where's the full restore? I guess full restores are probably at the bottom, huh? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's get up to full health. Yeah, because Agatha can be a bit of a problem sometimes. Especially if her Golbat starts using things like Haze. If her Golbat uses Haze, that'd be really annoying. Because then we have to reuse our stat boosting items, basically. Yeah, we're gonna start with an X speed here. Because, yeah, Gengar's a pretty fast Pokemon. So X speed can really help us out. X speed, there we go. Speed Rose. It used Dream Eater, nice. I'm awake. You're not gonna eat my dreams while I'm awake. Okay, so Earthquake on Gengar. Thank you for not swapping to Golbat. Because if I used Earthquake on Golbat, that would do nothing. Now it should take 2 Ice Beams to take out Golbat. So, yeah, hopefully it doesn't use Haze. Hopefully it doesn't use Confuse Ray. Hopefully it doesn't use Supersonic. Super Potion. Amazing! Best case scenario, probably. Ah, that's so nice. Now I don't have to worry about her using Haze. Too bad I don't have that kind of luck saved for a real run. That would be even better. Okay, on Haunter, I'm guessing Earthquake, right? Let's see. Yeah, Earthquake. Okay, Earthquake on everything else. It says on our book, if you got hazed by Golbat with 28 to 60 HP, use X speed on Arbok. If you're 1 to 27 HP or paralyzed, use full restore. Okay, okay. This is fine. This is fine, this is fine. Okay, and on Gengar, of course, Earthquake. Okay, that went so much more smoothly than I expected it to. Okay, and now that we are going to the champion, now we are going to have to use an elixir. It says full restore our potion to 90 plus HP. We are at full HP, so we don't have to worry about that at all. So this is great. Let's just use an elixir. Let's just use an elixir. Items. Elixir. There we go. Now let's just make our way up here, and it's time for... you know who. Time for Lance, the champion. Menu 2 or steps, okay? Sorry, menu 2 or 3 steps before Lance, because he'll auto-speak to you. Yeah, it says potion to 140 plus HP. Sorry, the full restore or potion to 90 plus HP. That was actually supposed to be before the champion. So for Lance, potion to 140 plus HP, okay. Or full restore only if you don't have enough potions. Required, save the game. There is no recovery from Hydro Pump critical hit. Oh, hopefully we don't get hit by that. Okay, let's get an X special here. Where's X special? There's an X special. Yeah, you don't use too many X specials, not Hydro Pump. Okay, don't critical hit me, don't critical hit me. Don't critical hit me. Okay, good, it wasn't a critical hit. Okay, now is it just time for Thunderbolt? Okay, Thunderbolt, yep. Double super effective. Takes it out in one move. Oh, we got a critical hit anyways, that's kind of funny. Okay, now first Dragonair, Ice Beam. Okay. There we go. Hello there, first Dragonair. There's an Ice Beam to take it out. Okay, now on the second one, you use X Speed, and then you use Ice Beam. I guess because they probably use different moves. So, let's go ahead and use an X Speed there. Okay, it uses Agility. Yeah, probably this Dragonair by default uses Agility always, and the first Dragonair probably actually tries to attack you. So that's a great opportunity to use X Speed. I'm guessing that's why. Maybe the other Dragonair also just uses Agility a bit. Who knows? Who knows? And maybe it's just more efficient to menu in this way. But anyways, there goes Aerodactyl with an Ice Beam, and now Dragonite. Time to take him down with an Ice Beam. And it says save if you have 0 revives. And I'm gonna save just in case we make a really bad mistake or something doesn't go right. Because I should have 6 horn drills, right? Because it looks like we just take out the champion's entire team, all with horn drills. Yeah, so time to go battle ZX Few. I'm ready, I'm ready. I'm ready, I'm just gonna save. Okay, 2:35 on the clock, in-game. It's 3:10 a.m., so it looks like we are very likely going to go to bed before 3:30 a.m., which will be nice. And we only used a few speed-ups. I think even without speed-ups, we could have gotten to bed before 3:30. Okay, I'm ready to battle. I'm ready to battle ZX Few. I got it. Okay, so we need an X accuracy, an X speed, and then all horn drills. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I'm ready. Okay, so let's get ready to go down. X accuracy. There we go. Wing attack? Sure. Just don't kill me, please. That dealt a bit of damage. X speed. Now what are you gonna do, huh? Wing attack again? What if it got 2 critical hits and it killed me? That would be funny, huh? Ah! Okay. I think that... What? Why is my save here? Why is my save here? No! I guess I have to continue from here, because what else am I gonna do? No way! No way, bro! No way! What is this? What is going on? Oh, man, I guess that's a problem with playing on a cartridge like this from an alternate timeline. No! Ah, man, that's really too bad. Okay, and I guess I'll use repel here. Oh, man, that's really too bad. That really is too bad. Oh, yeah, and I guess I have to use the repel here. Well, I guess I get more practice with Champions Row. That's the good news. Now, it's actually going to be a challenge to see if we are going to finish before 3:30. It's actually a challenge now. This is quite terrifying. Okay, let's go. And I don't know if my other saves are going to work now. This is crazy. Okay, let's push this one down. We're gonna go down after it. Ah, man, yeah, because the Elite Four was actually going pretty well there. Okay, let's get on our bike. Then, we need to use strength again. Yeah, it's 3:12 a.m. right now. This is crazy. Okay, let's go a bit quickly here, because we know what we have to do here. There we go. Climb up. Go over here. Go up to there. Get out of here. Oh, and now I know this. I know what we're gonna have to do here. We're gonna have to go through the first gap like that. Perfect. Yeah, now we know not to go farther like that. Okay, repel's effect wore off. That's fine. Ah, that really is too bad. I was really hoping that my save would work. But hey, at least it's working, and we're hopefully going to be able to finish the game. That is the good news. That is the good news. I can't believe we made it all the way up to the champion, then made the mistake of forgetting to heal before the champion fight, because yeah, we needed to be above 90 HP. I guess we were probably below 90 HP. And yeah, then when we reset our saves, our last few saves, for whatever reason, didn't work. Oh man. Okay, so we have about 17 minutes to take on the Elite Four. And hopefully we don't make any mistakes. I'm really hoping we don't make any mistakes. Okay, who do we send out? Bird. Okay, go to Bird. Okay, so I guess I have to scroll back up so we can see what to do here. Okay, switch back to Nidoking. Okay, use X accuracy. It used rest, it failed. Okay, now Horn Drill. Okay, and we have 5 Horn Drills. So, we're just gonna be taking out everything with a Horn Drill. And this will be fine, this will be fine. It'd be really funny if someone was watching... It'd be really funny if someone was watching the video earlier and then they skipped forward a little bit and they go, wait a minute. Why are you back at Lorelei? What's happening at Lorelei? It'd be funny if I started telling the same stories again too and I go, you know, I was walking the dog with my sister and we met somebody named Lorelei, and then I said, huh. I immediately thought of Lorelei from Gen 1 Pokemon because I've never heard of that name outside of Gen 1 Pokemon. If someone's name is Lorelei, comment. Let me know if your name is Lorelei. Because I don't think well, besides that one time, I don't think I've ever heard that name outside of Gen 1 Pokemon. Okay, so we're going to Bruno. Use an elixir. Only save the game if 0 revives are left. And you are under 46 HP. Well, we're under 46 HP. I'm gonna be saving all the time now because I don't know what saves are going to work. I'm just hoping that we don't die, though. Okay, use an elixir. There we go. Do I heal? Do I heal? It doesn't say to heal, huh? Slam, crit, revive, and set up another X accuracy. Okay. I guess it's time to go. Okay, I'm gonna save again because I don't know if our previous save worked. I don't know if we even did save a moment ago. I did save before the champion, didn't I? I must have saved at some point at the Elite Four. I'm almost certain that I was saving at the Elite Four, so it's so funny that when I reset, the save that counted was the one that was in Victory Road. Okay, so let's get an X accuracy here. There we go, use an X accuracy. He used an X defend, that's fine. Okay, now Ice Beam should take him out. Beautiful, and now Horn Drill everything except for the other Onyx. Okay, this is getting a little close. It is 3:16 a.m. right now. It'd be so sad if I end up dying and having to restart. And then my save completely gets wiped, or it makes me start from way earlier in the game. At that point, I think we would have to quit because there would be no way of completing the game by 3:30 a.m. But right now, we still have a chance. We still do have a chance. It is not yet 3:30 a.m. Okay, let's go. The Horn Drill. There we go. Okay, Bruno is defeated. Okay, up to Agatha. We got really lucky with Agatha before. It says use an elixir before Agatha, but if you forget to do that, then you can just use it before Lance instead. My job is done. Go face your next challenge. Sure, thanks. Okay, so we do want to fully heal, at the very least. And our full restore is at the bottom. There we go. Optional save. Always save with 0 revives. I am going to save regardless because I really would like to continue the game if I happen to have to reset. Okay, so X speed and earthquake. Hopefully we can get lucky with the Golbat because last time we got pretty lucky with the Golbat. So hopefully we can have that luck again. Would be very nice if we could have that luck again. Let's see. Oh, wait, I almost forgot what we have to do. X speed, there we go. X speed. And now it's just gonna be earthquakes. Okay, that deals 56 damage. Nightshade deals the amount of damage that is the level that you are. So now, we should just earthquake everything. Ice beam the Golbat, of course, then earthquake everything else. Nice. Thank you for the level up. Okay, Golbat, now I need some ice beams. If we could just critical hit it right now, that'd be amazing. Or freeze it even, that'd be nice too. Super effective. It used wing attack. That's fine, just don't kill me. Amazing. Okay, it got a critical hit. I don't care, because we defeated it. Great, now we get the critical hit. If we got the critical hit the turn before, that would have been a bit better. Oh, I almost used Horn Drill there. I think it is starting to get late, yeah, because it's 3:18 a.m. right now. So I'm starting to make, or almost make some mistakes, so we've got to be careful. Got to be very, very careful here. Okay, there's the book. Yeah, we were supposed to use Earthquake instead of Horn Drill there. And now we're going to Lance. Imagine if I make some mistake because I get tired because it gets late, and then we have to reset, and then it makes us restart from Victory Road again. What if this game is cursed in some way and that's why we restarted from Victory Road? Ooh, that'd be very, very scary. Okay, so potion to 140 plus HP. I'm gonna use a full restore, bro. Actually, maybe I should use the potions. Because they said potion 140 HP. There's probably a reason for that. Okay, and you have to use the elixir. Very, very important that we use the elixir. Okay, where's the elixir? There's the elixir. There we go. Now, do I have potions? Okay, yeah, I gotta use the potions. Gotta use the potions. Because you know what, it's worth saving the full restores in case we need to use full restores after using a revive. I'm even gonna just go all the way up like this to full HP. And I'm saving. I don't know if it's gonna do anything. Because I could have sworn that last time I was saving, but then for whatever reason it didn't count our most recent saves. But here we go. Ah, I've heard about you, ZXMany. I lead the Elite Four. Dragons are mythical Pokemon. Okay, so what are we doing here against Lance? X special, and then an X speed on the second Dragonair. Okay. So Thunderbolt on the first guy. Please don't critical hit me with Hydro Pump. It'd be very nice if you didn't critical hit me with Hydro Pump. X special to start. There we go. And what are you doing? Hydro Pump. Hits. Don't critical hit me, please. Thank you! Thank you for not critical hitting me. Time to Thunderbolt you. Goodbye, Gyarados. Hopefully you're gone. Excellent. Okay, let's drink water. I didn't really have time for drinking water there. Whoa! Yeah, didn't really have time for drinking water there, but that's fine. Okay, now on this one we need to use an X speed? I'm guessing X speed? Is it X speed? Let's see. Yes, X speed on the second Dragonair. That's the second Dragonair, right? I think I'm getting a bit tired. Because I'm going, wait, did we defeat the first Dragonair? I don't remember if we defeated the first Dragonair. I think it's getting a little late. That's okay. Because now, just Ice Beams from here on out, right? Okay, good. And the cursor is on Ice Beam. I actually had to check that. Even though I just used it, but I had to make sure just to be safe. Because don't want to make a mistake here. Okay, and we want to heal after this battle. We definitely want to heal after this battle. Let me drink some water. Yeah, we're at 79 HP. That is not enough. We have to be 90 plus HP. And you know what? I'd like to be even higher. But I'm guessing I probably just forgot to heal before this battle. I'm just gonna go down and use the full restore. Sure, we only have 4 of them. We're only gonna have 3 of them left, but that is fine. Okay, let's go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. All right, I'm ready, I'm ready. Attempt number 2 in this run. And we had to completely redo the Elite Four, which is a little crazy. But hopefully this goes well now. So we need to use an X accuracy, X speed, then just horn drill everything. Last time, it hit me with a wing attack, then the second wing attack was a critical hit, and that actually defeated me because our HP was a little low. So let's see how it goes now. Okay, so X accuracy, there we go. Whirlwind, unaffected, great. If only we had that kind of luck last time. X speed now, speed rose. It uses what? It's glowing. Okay, you're gonna use some strong attack. Well, time to just use some horn drills now, guys. I think we locked it in now. I think it's time for our Nidoking to do some cooking here and just destroy the entire team with a bunch of horn drills. I think we've got it. All I have to do now to complete the run is just mash A. I don't need any other inputs, and we should succeed at this. Assuming that I used X speed and X accuracy, hopefully I did use the items correctly. I should go faster. I should be faster than the Alakazam, sorry. I should be faster than the Alakazam. Defeat it with a horn drill. I should defeat the Gyarados with a horn drill. None of my attacks should miss. And we're gonna take out the Venusaur with a horn drill also. Okay, nice, and we even level up. Perfect. Wow, amazing. Arcanine. Wait a minute. Where's the Alakazam? And where's the Venusaur? What's going on? I thought there was an Alakazam and a Venusaur. Did we already defeat the Alakazam? I was so worried about the Alakazam. Maybe we already defeated it. I don't know if we already defeated it. Because I started saying we're gonna use Horn Drill to defeat Alakazam, I think when Gyarados was out, but maybe we already defeated Alakazam. ZXMany defeated ZX Few.
No, this can't be. You beat me at best after all this work to become champ. It's not fair.
Hooray! That was excellent.
Hello there, Professor Oak. Let's just walk on up, and please tell me that I'm the champion now.
Something that I'm so curious about is after we leave our Pokemon in the Hall of Fame, and after we get registered in the Hall of Fame and the game saves, when we continue our save file, where do you guys think that we are going to continue our save file from? Do you think that it'll actually be... Do you think that it'll actually save that we completed the game, or do you think it's going to load from Victory Road, or is the game going to load and it's going to say that we're still somewhere at the Elite Four, or what's going to happen? If the game reloads right before the champion battle, then it'll seem like it's one of those games where after you beat the game, after you beat the final boss, the game saves, and then if you reload the game, it acts as if nothing ever really happened and you still have to beat the final boss again. Kind of funny how some games are like that, because you can just keep taking on the final boss like that. But anyways, here are our Pokemon. Squirtle's being registered. Now, oh, I was gonna say Pidgey, but I guess it's Sparrow is registered. I guess it doesn't really matter if you have a Sparrow or a Pidgey. Probably doesn't make too much of a difference. Oh yeah, and we had an Oddish instead of a Paris. Isn't that funny? And our in-game time is how much? Probably 2:30. Oh, 2:36. Okay, I was gonna guess 2:35. But Pokedex rating. You still have lots to do. Look for Pokemon in grassy areas. Sure, but we got it. There we go. The run is done. It's 3:25 a.m. We finished 5 minutes before the goal time, which is so funny. I thought that maybe we'd be done a bit sooner, especially given how well things were going. But when we made that mistake at the champion the first time and we got a little bit unlucky with that critical attack wing attack, what ended up happening when we reloaded the game, for whatever reason, we were back in Victory Road. So yeah, the save files just weren't working correctly, that it loaded us back there instead of being inside the Elite Four, because I'm pretty sure that I did save multiple times at the Elite Four. Anyways, now, let's just have these credits play out and let's see what happens. The end. Okay, let's see what happens if we load up our save file now. Where is it going to continue from? Are we going to be back at Pallet Town and we really did defeat the Elite Four? Or is it going to load us somewhere else? Let's see what happens. Okay, so the game reloads. Game reloads on its own. I didn't have to turn it off or on or anything. Let's see where it reloads us. I'm very curious. Let's see. Okay, our time is 2:38, so it looks like it did count. All right, there we go. So we truly Did beat the Elite Four, very nice. And now it's gonna be time to speedrun this game for real one more time, and it'd be amazing if we could get a sub 230. I also have a video where we play Pokemon Stadium, fully completing Gym Leader Tower using our team from a Pokemon Yellow playthrough. You might like that video if you enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day ahead of you, and take care, everybody.